if you
I'll send it out to all
really
200
want
of my
to.
followers.
The chat changed. What is this new format? Something's different.
Hot potato pictures different.
It's full oppression mode.
Guys, we are live.
No,
Fucking
but it's
fine,
different now. Wait.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, fuck the internet. Fuck all of you. Anyways.
Wait, Hot Potato changed the layout of how the live chat is?
No, hot potato changed her profile picture. Everything else is in your head.
Oh, no, but why is the live chat's different now? YouTube redid itself for the new
does that
year.
from time to time as well.
For full oppression mode, it doesn't look different, really.
It is. Mine is.
It's called an update.
Yeah, those things.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Keep
Everything's fine.
No, guys,
Shall we commence the
I think
show?
I need to become a conservative as soon as possible.
No, you're gonna move down here.
I want to conserve the layout of YouTube as much as possible.
Yeah.
I think with every step they take, they make it worse and worse.
Fuck you, Hot Potato. No one cares what you like. Anyways, so I wanted to kick this right off with this first article, because this just happened earlier today. Fort Lauderdale shooting. 5 killed at airport shooting. Gunman ID'd as Esteban Santiago. That does not sound like a Muslim name for those of you who are keeping track.
Santiago?
So,
That sounds like
13
one of your
people shot, 5 killed, and the gunman surrendered. What a fucking cuck. I mean, if you're going to do a mass shooting, you're supposed to die in a blaze of gunfire. Them's the rules. Right? Like the fucking, who was it? Dylan Roof, this fucking guy. What is it with people in living? This is bullshit.
Well, it's because they shoot up a place and then they run away.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're supposed to
Unless they're
die.
terrorists, then they kill themselves too.
Right. Terrorists kill themselves too, right? So, I mean, what was it? The statistics are that communism was the #2 for terrorist attacks. They don't even believe in any form of afterlife, and they're doing suicide attacks. Y'all need to step your game up. Fucking hussies. Anyways, a lone shooter opened fire Friday afternoon at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport in Florida, killing 5 people and wounding 8 others before he was taken into custody, the Broward County Sheriff said. The suspected gunman appeared to be shooting randomly into a crowd in a lower floor of Terminal 2 as panicked travelers took cover behind chairs. And he only stopped when his bullets ran out, according to witnesses. See, okay, people, proper prior planning prevents piss-poor performance. Right?
Ooh,
Clearly, he
that's a lot of
didn't bring
peas.
enough bullets. Right? Clearly, if he ran out of bullets, it was like, oh, well, shit, I guess I'm
Did they
done.
make you practice that in the army?
I was never in the army.
I mean, in the military, in the whatever, in the Navy, in the
I was
Marines.
never in the Navy.
Marines.
The
the
people
damn
that swim around a lot.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
remember, lots of water, Marines.
Yeah. We actually have to do swim qualifications. The Navy does not. Makes perfect fucking sense.
Of course.
I don't know how that fucking works. But, you know, if you're going to go do a mass shooting, which I don't condone, but if you're going to do, plan it out properly, bring enough bullets, maybe some pipe bombs. Come on, be creative. I'm sick of this. Guy walks in, shoots a couple things, and surrenders to the cops. Come on. Multiple senior law enforcement sources identified the suspect as New Jersey-born Esteban Santiago, 26. Oh, so he's Puerto Rican, and said he had a military ID. Son of a bitch. The military said he had served in the Puerto Rico National Guard. Fucking called that shit. And was deployed to Iraq for 10 months. Right? National Guard, that doesn't count. That's like worse than the Army. We still have people fighting for their lives in the hospital, Florida Governor Rick Scott said. Law enforcement officials told NBC News they believe Santiago flew Delta from Anchorage, Alaska, and caught a connecting Delta flight from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Fort Lauderdale. Where the fuck is this Puerto Rican going? He's from Jersey, but he was in Alaska. Then he went to fucking Minnesota. Then he went to Fort Lauderdale. Was he on his way back to Puerto Rico and just decided to shoot the place up before he got there? Like, what the fuck is this?
Really didn't want to go back to the point where
I guess.
he
Well,
wanted to stay in American jail, and that'll be better than Puerto Rico.
Go to Puerto Rico, you'll understand why. Puerto Rico sucks.
I
Prison
heard on
is
this
better.
one he said that he was forced to fight for ISIS. Is that true?
What?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't. That might not be in this story. This one's a couple hours old already, so there's probably newer.
Yeah, I saw some reports coming out that was saying that he said that he was forced to fight for ISIS. Now, again,
In
in the
when
age
he
of
went
fake
to
news,
Iraq?
I haven't verified any of this.
Right,
So
exactly.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's who knows. But you know, he doesn't sound like a Muslim. I don't know any Puerto Ricans who'd go converting to Islam though. I mean, like the Puerto Rican culture and Islam are really not compatible. They're a very debaucherous group of people in general. As a Mexican, I can say that because fuck Puerto Rico.
Wait,
They're
so
all
do you
dirty
think?
Ricans.
But what do you think happened to him in Iraq then?
Nothing. He was National Guard. National Guard doesn't go out and do anything. They guard the bigger bases. They don't actually go out and do combat.
They're like reserve troops.
Oh, they're state reserve troops. Like they do the
Yeah.
same thing as the reserve does, but they actually work for the state, not the federal government. Yeah. So basically, what happened was they didn't want to deploy the active duty troops too much because basically with the tempo and the troop surge, that it basically had to leave like active duty units over there for years, like they did in Vietnam. So they got states to volunteer the National Guard. So the federal government paid state governments to allow the federal government to deploy National Guard to take up some deployment slots so that not as many people would have to be deployed from the active side. So we'd get time stateside rather than basically living in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Okay.
So your main concern with this story is the fact that he wasn't combat ready. Is that basically it?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Are you also suggesting that this could have been just a giant gun malfunction, and he didn't actually mean to shoot anybody?
No, definitely not. No, I'm saying Puerto Rico sucks so bad. Was he like on his way home? And then every airport, he was like, "Fuck, I don't want to go back there." And this was like the last stop before he gets to Puerto Rico, and he was just like, "Nope, fuck it."
Maybe
Nope.
he's like jail
Rather go to
here is
prison.
better. Yeah.
Well, Puerto Rico is part of the United States. But yeah,
Yeah,
he will be jailed. He'll be jailed in Florida.
Yeah.
But the reason Puerto Rico sucks so bad is they ran up a lot of debt because they decided they were going to spend money like the federal government does. But they don't have statehood, so they don't have any of the protections like cities and states do. Like if you're a city inside an actual recognized state or the state government, you can actually declare bankruptcy and you can run deficits and all this shit. Puerto Rico doesn't have any of that capability, so now they're in massive debt and the federal government won't help them.
Yep.
How
and
is it
they
that-
have no plan. They have no plan. It's great.
Nope, they did not think this through at all. And it's funny because a lot of Puerto Ricans are actually fighting. Trump is one of the people who actually want to go and build like resorts and create a shit ton of jobs and basically make it, like a resort paradise
Like
because
Hawaii.
there's no taxes. Right, yeah, except it would be better than Hawaii because it'd be cheaper and it would also be on the East Coast and it's still part of the United States, which means you don't need a visa
How
to
is
go
it
there.
part of the United States?
It is a
It's
territory
territory.
of the United States, just like Guam. We have fucking 4 of them. Guam,
Yeah.
the U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and
Costa Rica?
no.
What's the other one?
Fuck, I always forget. It's the one I always forget because we don't, you never hear about it.
They don't get to vote or anything. Not really.
No, they get to vote. They don't have to pay taxes, though. American Samoa. Fuck, how do I always forget American Samoa?
Oh yeah. No, they don't. But they don't get any electoral votes. So what the hell's the point? They just
No, they get to vote. No, yeah, they don't. I think they.
symbolically.
I'm trying to remember it because they do have the vote because I had this discussion. See, like Merlin and Russell are both fucking trying to tell me. Sorry, the stream's a little bit too far behind for you guys.
I haven't seen Russell in their Discord yet.
Yeah, he won't join the Discord. I've told him numerous times. He's being oppressive. And it's really weird because there's fucking 4 people talking. I'm here, and it only says there's 2 people watching.
Yeah, it says that
There's
on
at
mine
least
too.
5. Okay, so that's 6.
Yeah. No,
That's
this is
7
this
because
is
the
the
fucking
update. Just
Ignacio is here.
it's
That's
just
fucking.
Update. Just let the update be. Just let YouTube oppress us as much as possible, and I'll eventually get a job, and we'll have our own website, and we'll promote everybody equally, evenly, communistically, just like we've always wanted.
I know. I want to create a competition for
Yeah.
YouTube, but
So
there's
you
no
wanna-
way I could get the funding. Like a Kickstarter's never going to make that kind of money to
So you wanna
actually
basically
compete with them.
seize the means of the live stream. That's basically what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Seize the
yes.
means of production.
Okay.
Yep.
We produce YouTube videos, and YouTube keeps all the profits. That's unfair.
Well, YouTube doesn't actually make profit. Well, I mean, they're supposed to start making a profit this quarter. We'll see how that works out.
How do they not make profit?
Because the server
That's
space.
I don't understand. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's so much money moving around because look at all the YouTubers that have actually made millions of dollars off of YouTube, but YouTube itself doesn't actually make money. But it's good for all the other Google enterprises, right? So YouTube, even though it loses money, it does help them in the other avenues. But their plan is to actually make money.
This is
What
a
about
big
music
problem.
videos?
This is a big problem with a lot of internet startups. This is probably why we're seeing YouTube Red now.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why.
Guys! If any of you want to go out and get YouTube Red, it's fucking magnificent. People watch my live streams with YouTube Red, and I get like 50 cents a person. It is
Nice.
so cool. If you do want to support the creators, go YouTube Red, or we will eventually convince the other bigger YouTubers to come join us on a whole separate website that's going to be dedicated to people who actually want to make a little bit of money while actually doing videos and other crap. Because otherwise, YouTube is just being. I'm sorry to say this, but oppressive. I'm not normally the type of person that.
They just have the audience. They know that they can get away with this, and they're just holding on to it until they figure out a good way to monopolize it.
Yeah. Well, they want to make money. I can't hold that against them as a conservative, like as a business conservative primarily. I can't really fault them for wanting to make money, but they keep fucking everything up.
But
they keep
how is
making the wrong
censoring
steps.
us, or not us, but I mean, like, isn't the anti-SJW
Oh, you just
music videos and
no, your BuzzFeed, your fucking your big ass like fucking Jack's Films, like they're the ones who are making the buku bucks. Like none
movie
of the
reviews.
Yeah, like what are they? The honest movie trailers. Like they get fucking like 1 million views within the first hour. Like, name one anti-SJW who's pulling those kind of numbers.
Nobody.
Exactly. So we're an insignificant speck in the financial spectrum of YouTube. We're nothing.
Right. So it's what is the profit in them censoring?
No, they're moving to make space to make money off of those ones who actually have lots of viewership. It's not censorship. I mean, there is censorship, but
hold on.
Censorship isn't as big as people think.
Okay.
This air quote community, on the other hand, we do have a bad habit of targeting advertisers and other mainstream sources of revenue for YouTube. Like me and Sigyn actually want to start breaking down the stupid ass commercials that we keep seeing on YouTube. Like once we're like the Toronto subway, and it's like what it means to be a woman and how hard it is to be a woman, but like Dub always knows. And they're like, oh, we set up a fucking train car and like we just want to sit there and just make fun of it like to no ends.
When I was talking about the missteps, Hot Potato brought up not to be confused with RedTube. That's one of the things. Naming it YouTube Red, it's like, for real? For real? You couldn't think of something a little bit further away from a fucking porn site? God damn.
I love how 5 people get shot in an airport and everybody's just like, but my YouTube bucks, guys.
I already explained he's a fucking dirty Rican. You know what more can I say? And National Guard. Like,
there's nothing on the motivation.
Not in this one, but
yeah. The only thing I saw in this was that in the headlines anyway. So it was that he said that he was forced to fight for ISIS, whatever that means.
But you're saying if he was National Guard, he wouldn't have even seen combat.
Yeah. An active duty would be fighting against ISIS, not for them. So I don't see how that's relevant.
Unless he got kidnapped.
But the CIA, was it? Here we go. Wait, actually, there is something about it. In November, he walked into the FBI office in Anchorage claiming his mind was being controlled by U.S. intelligence agencies and that the CIA was making him watch ISIS videos, the official said. Officials say local police were called and he went voluntarily to a mental health facility for treatment. Now I know why he was in Alaska. This motherfucker just like Puerto Rico to Alaska and says the CIA is feeding me ISIS videos.
Well, according to Twitter, this man's name is Sam Hyde. So.
Okay. Oh, here you go. I like this. This is an eyewitness. Once he finished shooting, he walked down by door 2, threw his gun on the ground, laid down on the ground, spread eagle until the first officer came, which was probably a minute later. He was not shot at all, and he was not wounded.
It took them a minute to get there while he was just voluntarily on the floor.
Well, he laid on the floor for a minute, just waiting to be arrested. Okay, all right, okay. I gotta spec more respect for him.
Okay,
Right?
so this
He's
guy,
like, yep,
this
all
guy
right,
was,
I'm out of
okay.
bullets.
Yeah, so this guy was just crazy. Then I mean, that's all we've
Yeah.
got here.
They're
He's just- he
always
was a nutter.
crazy. It's just what
No,
goes
no,
Of
on.
course,
no,
he's
no,
got
no.
a girlfriend and a kid.
They're not always crazy. It's not always mental illness. Sometimes there are people that, as long as they have a moral sanction, will go in and do horrendous shit in the name of whatever.
And
It's
you don't
not
think
because
that's
they're
crazy?
No, no, I don't think
No,
that's
it's not crazy.
necessarily because they're crazy. You can have a sane mind and go and kill a whole bunch of people. Because here's
Hell
the
yeah, you
thing.
can.
Here's the thing. You would never be able to convince anyone to join the military.
If that wasn't true, yeah.
Right.
And the shit that I've seen the
but this
fucking
guy-
Iraqis do to each other in the name of convincing them to fight against us because they felt like we were
Who are
colonizers.
oppressive.
Yeah, like we built hospitals and schools and all this shit, but they would torture like men to get them to go put IEDs in because like why aren't you fighting these invaders who are taking over our country, right? Which if what they thought was going on was actually true, it's completely reasonable and understandable. I mean, it's very brutal, but war in general is brutal. But yeah, they would
Yeah.
torture, they'd kidnap family members and be like, okay, you're going to go blow yourself up in the Marine base or we're going to murder your entire fucking family.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, though. Like, there's a difference between being either misinformed or coerced into some sort of violent activity, or
No,
given
no,
a
I'm talking
moral
about the people who are
sanction.
doing that to them.
Yeah. Well, that's the
Right.
thing, though. This is what I'm saying.
I
is that
don't
this is
think
the
they're.
reason
I don't
that-
think the guy who's torturing and kidnapping people to compel them to do these acts is insane either. But they're clearly
No.
doing
exactly.
the same
Well,
type of fucking shit.
Exactly, and this is my point, right? Is that even people that are like fucked in the head, they're still rational. It's just that the person that's telling them to do these things is some sort of invention of their mind. They're still thinking rationally, like, but the dog is telling me I got to go shoot up teenagers in a fucking car now, so I'm gonna go do that. The thing that I needed to do to
Versus
save humanity.
I mean, I think they're all crazy.
They're not all crazy.
But when you get socialized in society, that says that God could come and talk to you in the form of a dog and
Right,
tell
yeah.
you what He wants to do.
Well, no, well, that's a little extreme. But I was gonna say the Spanish Inquisition, the witch trials, right? Like these are large groups of people who are participating in mass murder in the name of their
Yeah, but
religion
that's like
because
groupthink
somebody
and-
convinced them.
It-
Right. Well,
it's-
I'm saying.
it's
somebody
more
being
common to
convinced
do
of
something
something.
crazy as a group than as an individual because you
That
get
is-
suscept-
That is
susceptible,
true, but I'm
like
saying
just
that
any
so
football
you
game.
can't say that all of the individuals are crazy who do acts like this. Some,
Yeah.
even most, like Timothy McVeigh. I don't think he was crazy, but
Yeah,
fucking,
crazy is sort of a misnomer, really. Like when you say crazy, like what are you referring to exactly?
an
I
actual
don't mean like
clinical mental problem.
schizophrenic. Although, yeah, you probably have gone through mental trauma if you're willing to shoot up a bunch of people, I think.
Well, that would be about 100% of the human population would qualify
Yeah,
for that.
so we're all crazy. I
Right.
think everybody's capable of doing
So if
Well,
we're all
if we're
crazy,
all
no one's
crazy.
crazy.
Exactly. Then no one's crazy.
Under-
There's no meaning to life.
Under any circumstance, you don't know what you would do.
I do.
Okay. I mean, we're all capable of doing horrendous things under any certain.
Earlier this week.
I have done horrendous things. I
There you
thought we
go.
had this conversation,
Okay.
but they totally deserved it.
Yeah. Well, that's
That's
the thing.
what
is
the
that,
crazy. That's what they say.
I think.
Okay,
I think
you
when use
see the
word,
things that these people have done to other people, and tell me they don't just deserve the worst fucking things ever. Like torture fucking chambers with like body parts just everywhere. Like
Yeah, because it
multiple.
probably happened to them.
Well, guys.
No,
guys,
it-
Violence
white people did
begets
it
violence.
first. White people did it first.
Right, yeah.
So
Well, I
No,
mean,
that
so
counts.
this is the thing, though. When you say crazy, what I'm hearing is irrational.
She's crazy seems to be out of the norm.
Okay,
what
fine.
she's saying.
I'll be specific. I mean that if you're doing something that's counter, although I guess doing something counter to your own self-interest, like
Oh,
I
well,
don't know.
people do that all the time, though.
Yeah, that giving to
Yeah.
charity would be counter to your own self-interest because that money would be better serving you if it stayed with you rather than giving it away. So by your definition, anyone who gives to charity is also crazy.
No, I'm not saying altruism is craziness. It's
You
I
said
just
anything counter to your own well-being. Giving
okay,
your
but
money away is counter to your well-being in a society that runs
okay,
off
but
of
like
money.
going up and shooting people or committing suicide is a level of mental illness to it. You have to
Not
have
all the time.
you can be rational and be mentally ill. You could be someone can be a narcissist and be smart and rational. They still have a
So
personality
being a
disorder.
narcissist makes you mentally ill.
No, but you have a personality disorder.
Every single person has a personality disorder.
Right. I do believe that.
Then
Right.
is
I
it
So
think
really a
then you
everybody's
just
disorder?
on a
defeated your
spectrum.
own argument.
If everybody's
Because
special, then nobody's special.
exactly.
I just think it takes a certain amount of trauma or certain experiences to be able to walk into anywhere and shoot up people.
And I think it takes a
I think it
very
depends.
very special individual to go out and call everybody sexist, racist, and bigoted, homophobic, misogynistic, and God knows what else. They may have experienced trauma. They may have experienced nothing at all. Maybe it's just
What
boredom.
about that
Maybe it's
kid that
just
shot up
trolling.
Batman? Do you guys remember that a few years ago?
Yeah, his mom was a
Yes. Okay.
psychiatrist.
And
I don't know, like something just snapped. It has to be there. I'm curious
but you're
as to
saying
what
all,
it is,
and I'm
actually.
saying not all. That's the argument. So giving one example of
You're
somebody
saying
who
all
had a
people.
mental
So
illness,
if I'm
I
saying that
say
all people
not
who
all
shoot
of
up
them.
places are mentally ill, and
And
Okay,
I'm
how
saying
about
not
this?
all
How
of them.
about this? Yeah, how about this though? How about the people that went and shot up, France, those restaurants and whatnot, in one of their more recent shootings?
The New York
okay, I
ones?
get no. You guys are right. There could be motivation to do something. The lone gunman cases, I guess I'm referring to,
Hold on.
rather than like a tactical
Okay,
attack
but
on
we
something.
just had a perfect example of a lone gunman right now who very logically thought his way through emptying an entire clip into a crowd, then putting his gun down and sitting down waiting to be arrested. He didn't even try to escape. This is clearly
Something
a
must have
motivation.
happened for him to do that.
Oh, you mean like
Yeah,
he shot
okay,
his?
so-
You mean like he shot his 12th person and then all of a sudden developed a conscience?
Well, no. She's saying that
No.
something led up to that activity.
But
I don't think that's
something
necessarily
leads
true.
up to something leads up to everything. Every action you've ever taken
Okay,
was
and most people
precursored by
don't go
something.
shoot up places.
Most people.
That's
but
not
at
the
least
point,
one
though.
person here did.
That isn't the point.
I'm looking at you, Trigger.
I'm talking specifically about lone gunmen cases, not like when it's your job.
No,
I don't
what
think
I'm
someone who's
saying
like a
is
hired
everything
assassin is.
Hold on,
everything
hold on,
has
hold on.
something behind it.
But
you're-
it was this
because
guy's
you're
job.
saying the same thing you can say about
Guys,
anything, like
but it was
the
this guy's job.
genocide.
He's literally in the
wasn't. It
military.
wasn't.
He got trained to use
National
a gun.
Guard.
Okay, so for you, it's not a thing because some things aren't things or not good things anyway. Because apparently the Army, National Guard, the Navy, the whatever the hell else, the paratroopers.
No, the National Guard is a joke. All they do is basic training, and then 2 days a month they hang out. They don't actually.
Right. If they were actually guarding our nation, we wouldn't have.
No, I'm
many-
saying that all the training of killing people, he didn't have that. That's what I'm saying. They don't do all that training. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just trying to understand why people do something like this.
Who was it? The
Okay,
FBI or the
what about-
CIA took him where to get him brainwashed into where to watch what?
According to him, that's what he went and told the FBI.
What about,
could he just been
and-
smoking a lot of meth?
He could have been.
I've spoken
It's
to some
Alaska.
people
What
who
the fuck
smoking
else
a
are you
lot of
gonna do
meth.
up
Yeah,
there?
it could be math.
They do make
What
up
about-
stories. I have once
here's
spoken
the-
to a guy, Mycroft. I'm gonna keep interrupting you.
No,
Okay,
damn it.
fine. Go ahead. I won't tell my funny story.
Well, now I want to
What
hear
if-
it.
Well, too bad. Now we have to hear you.
What about what were you gonna say? What about what?
No, I don't want to share. No, I don't want to share. You just made it weird.
See, this is what I
You're
have to
weird.
live
Thanks,
with.
That's fine. Okay, so I'll go back to saying every action that someone takes has something that led up to it, things that happened
Yeah,
before.
but in extreme
That's not-
actions.
That is in no way, shape, or form pointing to mental illness in any way.
When it's an
Right.
extreme.
So you're
action,
saying
an
you're
extreme
you're saying
reaction.
abnormal action is crazy, right? It's an extreme action, so there would be an extreme thing that led up to it, but that doesn't point to him being mentally unstable.
Okay.
Right. I'm
I
thinking of the
guess.
San Bernardino shootings, for example. I wouldn't call those people
Right.
crazy.
Yeah,
I'd
that
call those
child.
people ideological.
I wouldn't say they're
And
mentally
they're
ill.
lone gunmen. There were just two people, but I mean, they were a lone gunman. They weren't instructed to do this by any like
Right.
voices in their head or anything like that. They were acting out of their ideology.
Okay.
Yeah. But when you take Omar Matif, who had the same religion, which they say was the ideology, which a lot of people on the right want to blame, I believe he had a mental problem. I believe he was a closet homosexual, could not come to terms with it, and then lashed out because he has some sort of mental illness.
I think honestly the
But
reason
you
that
don't
he
think
did
like
it was that
people
he
who
was
lash out are unstable?
no. I think the
some-
reason that he
I've
did
said
that.
okay. I just gave you.
Whoa.
He gave you
Whoa.
the example of San Bernardino, rational people who are following with their
Okay,
ideology,
fine. If there's
not
like
mentally
plan and
unstable.
motive. Okay.
But Omar Matif was acting out because of his mental problems. They're saying those are both shooters because you said you're only talking about the
But
lone
how do you
gunman
know
shooters.
if there was a plan?
Can I posit a
Because he
different theory on
constantly went to that gay club, and his
He
friends
did.
were saying that he had gay tendencies and things like that. And his dad said that he was very homophobic. So
Yeah.
he was
Was it
having
the
a
guy who
problem
started
with
the
his
gay
own
nightclub,
personal
or the guy who
identity
started the
that
theater?
he took out on the gay community. I.e.,
I
he was
think-
looking at dudes attracted to him in the gay club and said, "Nope, fuck this, I'm going to shoot him."
No. I think what happened was that he was going to that gay club because he was gay, and then the only way that he could find absolution was to kill those people in the name of Allah.
Well, because his dad was saying he was homophobic, but his friends were saying that he had gay tendencies. So
He was going to a gay bar.
saying
Dude. He was
right. I'm
probably
saying he
fucking
is a
lot of
homosexual.
dudes.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he is a homosexual, but he mentally couldn't handle being a homosexual. So, like a lot of people who are openly homophobic are
I think that's how he was
typically
getting.
homosexual. When I'm saying he could not
I
put
think
those two
in his
things together in
mind-
his mind, like his mind, he wasn't capable of. What I can't even remember what coalesce his fucking religion with his homosexuality,
Right,
and then
this is the thing.
he lashed out because of his mental illness.
He went and killed those people in that specific bar because he was looking for absolution in the name of his religion.
Right, but I'm saying his is due to mental illness, where San
You
Bernardino
think-
was.
Was there any
I do.
proof of prior mental illness with him at all? Yeah, prior to that.
There
'Cause
was
to me-
Okay, wait, but why?
stuff
So
like
hold on.
nothing substantial, but we're the U.S. is still sees mental illness as a taboo. So
Why was why was that case not mental illness? Just explain that case to me.
San Bernardino.
Yeah.
San Bernardino was a couple who basically got somebody who was actually mentally ill to purchase them firearms. They went and shot up. I forget what it was. It was like a
it was
corporate
his
center.
work. It was his work.
Yeah, and then they drove around as opposed to leaving. They drove around and then got into a firefight with the police because they were waiting to be martyred.
Yep.
Okay.
But they found
did they
connections
both have-
to ISIS propaganda and stuff like that. So they were
Yeah.
they were drinking the Kool-Aid, as it were.
Yeah. Did they both have the
bombing
same
the
mental
streets.
illness, or was it maybe an ideology that led them down that road?
Right.
Okay. Well, no, I won't say that.
Are you going to say all Muslims are mentally ill?
No,
I'll support you if you do. I'll
Uh,
support you. I will back you up if you say that.
I think all
Do you have any
ideologues
scientific
are.
evidence?
I will send you a gun. Because you'll need one.
I'll take that gun.
So I say, I don't care. Put me on the care list. I don't give a fuck.
I don't see how that's less crazy than shooting up a
Religion?
club because you're gay.
But see, this
No,
is-
what
this-
they
you
did,
use that-
driving
you use
around
that
and trying to
word
actively get murdered by the police because reasons.
because of their ideology.
Because the religion tells you that if you are martyred in the war against the infidel,
And if you believe that, you're
all of your
crazy.
sins are forgiven.
Religion
No.
also tells you
According to you.
Yeah,
according
that's
to
exactly-
you.
tells you
So
the
now
other-
you're making the metric. So you're completely biased in your metric of what is and isn't crazy.
Probably.
This is an application of subjective morality, my friend.
Yeah, we in no way, shape, or form can we say
Crazy. I
in
am
no way, shape, or form can we say Islam is 100% not true. I mean, I can pretty much at like 99.9 continued tell you that Muhammad didn't ride a fucking Pegasus down from the fucking sun or whatever, right? I can fucking tell you that there's
That's the case, yeah. With
Right.
in
Well,
general,
this is-
with all of
this
these
is the thing,
religions.
though.
if Allah does
This is the
exist, then
thing.
Allah could make that happen, but I would have to see evidence of Allah
Right, but
existing
see,
in the
here's-
first place.
Here's the
But-
thing, Siggy. By the logic that you're using, by calling them crazy because you're making a subjective assessment on their mental capacity, anyone could call you crazy by the same logic. Because
I
you're,
admit that I'm crazy, so fine.
well, why haven't you shot anyone recently?
Yeah,
What
go
makes you
shoot some
think I
presidents.
have?
Maybe I should. Maybe that's what I'm missing in my life.
Sigyn, let's go shooting
please,
again.
please do it wherever Justin Trudeau is. I'm not saying shoot Justin Trudeau. I'm not condoning an assassination of the leader of Canada. I'm just saying, if you got him, you got him.
Shoot him with a
I
potato
wouldn't
gun,
cry about it. I would.
because that would make me laugh heartily.
Well, our public figures are very well known.
Just
for
throw
having
hairspray
pies
at
in
him.
their face and other foods.
Yeah, you could probably just flick a match at that guy and he would go up because of
Yeah.
that hair.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, are we done with this article?
I don't
Yeah, I
think we've
was done.
started.
I was done. Yeah, that was.
Just okay. I heard a quote that apparently, I don't know, maybe 50% of Americans believe that Jesus will be resurrected within their lifetime. I don't
Oh,
know if that's true or
No.
not, but there are people who do think that Jesus will be resurrected within their
Yes,
lifetime.
they're
And-
called Mormons.
And
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
my question though: like, how would they know?
I think it's pronounced morons.
Show
But like, if
data.
someone came back
I know,
and said,
right?
"I'm Jesus, I am back now," like, who would believe? How would he prove it?
Show data. I
Performing
guarantee you.
miracles, and then I would crucify him. Sorry.
See, this is
Just
the
gonna let you
thing.
know.
This is, I guarantee you that came from some poll that they went out to fucking Mormontown, Utah, and they were like, "So, guys, we have a very scientific poll we need to ask. We have to ask you some very serious questions here." And they're like, "Yep, they're all crazy."
Well,
That's basically
Okay, so
basically what you're-
you're talking about the Mormon religion, and fuck, what was his name? John Smith said he found some tablets written by God that you had to read in a special bag, and it told him when Jesus was going to come back.
Wait, yeah, didn't the tablets also
wait,
say
wait.
that Jesus came back to the native Indians of North America, and then they
Yeah,
rejected
no,
him?
no.
And
It
because he
said-
rejected
yeah.
him, he made them stupid.
They used to be white people, but they rejected God, and so God turned them red and then banished them.
And then God said
To
the
North
Europeans
America.
to take over the new God's chosen land.
Exactly.
And then he went on to start Scientology.
because America.
And then when they went to go meet, because
you
there's
don't
some
think people who
fuck, I can't
believe in
remember the guy's name.
Scientology are crazy? Because that's fucking crazy.
No.
Well, believing a religion based on a book that is fiction, where the author literally
Science.
said this is a fictional book, yes, they are crazy because the person who created the whole narrative they worship said, "Guys, this is not real. I made this up."
Scientology is a cult. These people will actually chase you down if you leave.
It's true. You have to sign over all your property. So the low people, you got the Hollywood folks. I bet they probably
Why?
don't.
Why do you? I
their
think they are
notoriety-
targeted.
Yeah.
Wait,
They must be targeting the Hollywood folks.
have you guys ever heard
Well,
of
of
gang
course they are.
stalking?
Oh,
No.
what?
Gang stalking. If you ever
No.
want a small little trip and a little bit of a worry about the future of the world, just type in gang
Oh,
stalking
yeah.
into
Yeah,
YouTube and
yeah.
watch all the videos of
remember
people
this.
running around the streets with a camera and continuously running into people. Be like, "Why are you following me? Why are you following?" And they're convinced that there's groups, gangs of people that stalk them on an average basis. They also believe it is the U.S.'s military psychic war on spiritually enlightened people. That's
Yeah,
when you go
it's a-
really deep into it.
They target crazy people with this. This is what they do. They find people that are slightly mentally deranged,
Like
and then they
de-
just start
demons.
following them around.
Well, Sigyn, I
And
didn't
then
get to finish my
these
story.
people-
I got cut off.
No, but it's just like demons. Like they go for the vulnerable and the weak and the
Well, no, okay. So
person.
in the Mormons, they all went out to meet Jesus when he came back, and he didn't. Like, oh, I did the math wrong, so they redid the math. And the Mormons redo the math every like 10 years or so, and every decade Jesus is supposed to come back, and they all go and meet up to await his arrival, but he never comes.
Why do you know so much about this?
I studied religion.
Yeah, okay.
A religion.
Anyone know
I
when
was-
the next apocalypse is planned for? Or is that
Well,
happening
the
right now?
apocalypse is like every year. Every
I
year.
just wait till they sign out the tour bus.
Right.
I mean, that's the way I predict it.
At one point, I believed that when Jesus did come back, everyone who denied him was going to like stay here and burn in hell, and then we were going to ascend. Back when I was trying to find what religion thought that, and that's how I landed on the Hebes. I was like, oh, look at that.
The Hebrew
These are the
movies?
smart ones. Well, I was like, why the fuck would the Savior come back and then die, and then we're all still here 2,000 years later? That story doesn't even make
No,
sense.
it's
Like,
because
at the face
this
of it.
is hell.
Right. Oh, that's the only way it would make
Stuck in
sense.
a
And,
perpetual hell of being surrounded by moronic people that want to watch the world burn around me, and I'm furiously running around with
yeah,
buckets
but that's
of
not
water
the
trying to
history of the
stop it.
world for the last
Actually,
2,000. There's
that's
too much
vaguely
good
reminiscent
things.
of the what do you call
There's
it?
too many
Catching
good
Rock.
things in the world for this to be hell.
I can't. I guess I get that a little bit more. That dream that he had in Catcher in the Rye of constantly having to run around and catch kids from going off the cliff.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I
This
feel. Right
isn't
now.
book club yet. We haven't started book club.
Oh shit! By the way, guys,
Well, we're
sometime
not
next
reading
week,
Catcher in the Rye anyway.
sometime
We're
next
not.
week, we are going to be doing a book club stream. Apparently,
Not
It would be
next week,
Sunday.
apparently like
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Next Sunday, we're doing a
No,
book club
this
stream.
Sunday, like the day after
Yes,
tomorrow.
this Sunday, day after tomorrow, and the book is Fahrenheit 451, part 1. Even though I've read the whole book twice now,
I'm gonna try to finish
and then
it.
they're like, only do part 1.
I'll binge read tomorrow night. I'll finish
So
it.
I
Everyone
hope I
agreed
can
to do the whole
remember.
thing.
Yes, I hope I can remember where part 1 ended when half of you don't finish the
No,
fucking
we're
book.
gonna do the whole book.
So for those of you who are interested in what Fahrenheit 9/11 was all about, feel free to pop in
Nice.
here on Sunday and watch the live stream. Not this week, next week.
No, this week.
Oh, this week.
Like
Sorry,
the
this
day
week.
after tomorrow.
No, Manic
The
Idiot, we
movie.
will not be reading. We're going to discuss what we read. So
Although we could read a passage
you got
just to
time
show how
tomorrow,
wordy it is.
yeah, you read the book tomorrow. It's a pretty easy read. If you read it like a 4th grade level, it takes you like 4 hours. So
It's really unnecessarily wordy though. He
That's
just like
true.
throws adjectives right and left and like repeats the same word over and over again. It's really annoying. Just get to the point.
And then the next book that we're
Said
going to
the
do
Tolkien
is the
fan.
Turner
Holy shit.
Diaries. I was thinking, I don't know. I was
He's a
going
Turner.
to
I'm
ask
a big
Ezekiel. We do are we doing the book club once a month, right?
I don't know. It depends on the book and how long it is. And if we do it in sections, we could still do it once a week. But if we're reading like The Count of Monte Cristo, that's going to take a couple
Cristo.
weeks to get through.
Crisco is the
Yeah,
cooking
if you
butter.
guys do that, I'm out. Fuck that book.
No, it's too long. It's too long.
I wouldn't even get it on audio because it's too fucking long. But rereading Turner Diaries, because that's the next book we're doing after Fahrenheit, and rereading Fahrenheit cut into my reading of the Game of Thrones books.
Oh, are you reading those?
Yep.
Are you like far ahead beyond where the show is? Are you reading?
No, because the show, actually, the last season of the show, that
was
book's
the
not
last
out yet.
season based on books? Yeah.
Yeah, he's writing the book. So the show, the last season was still based on the book. The book just hasn't come out yet.
Ah. I thought after the season previously, they were going to just be different.
This next season, the one for this year, is
Okay.
going to deviate because the book won't be done. But I also wanted to do 1984, but I feel like we should get off those books after Turner
I
Diaries
think-
and
I
do
think
something
we
different.
At
Well-
some point, we should do a 1984 versus Brave New World, and just discuss.
Okay. Phew. I
an
really
Animal
want
Farm.
that to happen. I just wanted to point out for years on end that's 1984, and actually I forgot what I was going to say.
I like Animal Farm better than 1984.
I
Okay, we
completely
could
forgot what I was
just
gonna
kind
say.
of do a general stream where we discuss those 3 books.
And Animal Farm is really short. Like that could probably,
Yeah,
that'd
you
probably
can
take
read
you
it in
2
like
hours
half
to
an
read.
hour. Oh, 2 hours. Okay.
I'm trying
Right.
to give you the benefit of the doubt. There. Yeah.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is I can't believe that people who have read the books don't see the similarities to what's happening in the world today, or have taken the moral stance of like what would happen in the world if we let government run everything.
Is anybody in the chat alt right? You identify with like actual alt right, not being an edgelord to fuck with people, but actually believe the alt right narrative? Because if you are, I would like to know: is the Turner Diaries like the alt right Bible? I'm just curious.
Well, maybe we can find someone to join the stream when we talk about it.
Well, that's just because the like that's what it's about, creating the ethno state, except it's an ethno globe.
Now you're gonna keep asking that question.
I really want to know because I reread the book and now
Man.
I'm like, man, I really want to know if that's what the alt right, because it came out. Well, shit, it was written in like the 70s, but it was reprinted in the 90s. And I'm like, it's probably like the fucking alt right mantra right there. They're probably like, oh man, I wish this would happen.
The 60s and 70s just ruined everything, didn't they?
Pretty much.
Do you need me to get somebody from the alt right in here? I mean, I can do that.
I
Not
would really
for
like.
here, for
Hopefully,
the
like
Turner
if somebody,
Diaries.
yeah, not Sunday, whenever it is we do the.
It'll be
next
the yeah.
So I say we could do it every other week. That would be good.
Okay,
I would like that.
that.
All right. Well, I can talk to Edgy.
Ask if he actually read Turner Diary.
I'm sure he has.
If not, tell him to read it, and then he can come join the book club discussion.
Yeah, just
about
ask him if he wants to join the discussion in general.
But that book is the reason why I say white power all the time, because it's fun. I say it ironically because of that book.
Sure you do. Sure
It
you
had
do.
an impact
It
on
would have
me.
been nice if we knew that for the first 7
I'm
live
not
streams.
fucking white.
People don't know that.
Why would I want a white ethno state? I'm not fucking white. I'm not trying to
Look,
go into an oven, all right?
Wait, am I white?
No,
We don't
that
know
doesn't-
anymore. We had a discussion about this, and
No,
now
guys,
no, you're not.
Are Russian people white? I don't know
Oh
anymore.
my god. Oh my god.
Are Persian people white? Aren't we Aryan? I'm so confused.
Yes,
Oh,
Persian
hey,
people are Aryan, right? But white ranger power. Yeah, that's good. I'm good with that.
Yeah, the White Ranger was the best.
I don't know about that.
Why?
Was it the Green Ranger? I like the Green Ranger better. No, was it the green one?
And the yellow Asian Ranger was Asian.
It was
and
the Green Ranger, and then Green was great until he became
was
white,
red.
and
The
he
black
became
guy
the
was red.
Ultimate Ranger, the best one. He had a fucking robot all to himself and defeated
Yeah,
most
it's
of the
true.
enemies.
That is true. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, look, don't knock the show. This is a Japanese show. It's not my fault the Japanese worship white people.
So are we talking Power Rangers now? Or are we...
No, we're done.
Dumpsterfire. They're literally, the narrative is never kept.
Okay.
Like I don't even remember which article I was going to next.
The one before you got drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Oh, okay. Well, then the one you're
I'm
on.
drinking. I'm just not drunk.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Okay. All right.
Soon.
Are we ready? Are we ready for the next article?
Next article, go.
I really wish somebody else would read so that I can fucking play video games while we're doing this.
But it's your stream.
All right. So from heavy.com, Tesfaye Cooper and Jordan Hill, 5 fast facts you need to know. Teenagers Jordan Hill and Tesfaye Cooper are accused of being part of a group of Chicagoans who tortured and harassed a special needs man on Facebook Live. The actions in that video are reprehensible, Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson said in a Thursday news conference announcing the charges, which included hate crime offenses. Charges were announced Thursday against Hill and Cooper, both 18, and 2 sisters, Brittany Herring Covington and Tanisha Covington, in connection with the horrific videos, which have gone viral and been viewed by many thousands of people. Of the 4, Hill is allegedly the closest to the special needs victim who was attacked on the video that went viral. The Cook County State's Attorney's Office said the suspects are charged with aggravated kidnapping, aggravated unlawful restraint, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and residential burglary. Because, fucking kidnapping someone and beating them wasn't enough. They had to go rob a neighbor, too. They are all also charged with hate crime, a charge police had initially hesitated on committing to Wednesday night. Police had drawn criticism on social media for refusing to outright label the crime as a hate crime during their initial news conference, but they were talking a tough tune on Thursday. The most serious charge, aggravated kidnapping, carries a potential prison sentence of 30 years with a minimum sentence of 6 years. Now, the aggravated kidnapping should be at least three of them. I don't know about the older sister. I don't know if she was there the whole time or not. But I know the younger sister was. What was her fucking name?
Tanisha?
Brittany Herring.
Oh.
Brittany Herring Covington. Well, she was there the whole time. So at least those three are being charged with aggravated kidnapping. Probably all
She was
four.
the one that was holding the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which she is also 18, and then the other sister is 24. Tanisha, because who the fuck names these people? God damn. The group allegedly forced the victim to say, "Fuck Donald Trump," and accused him of being a Trump supporter while punching him, cutting his hair, and forcing him to drink from a toilet. Some of the suspects also made disparaging comments about white people. The suspects are black, and the victim is white. Here's what you need to know. 1. Hill's grandmother told the news media he had drug problems. Hill's grandmother, Michelle Luddington of Streamwood, Illinois, told the Daily Herald she was surprised to hear about what her grandson is accused of doing. Hill had lived with Luddington while attending school nearby, and the victim occasionally came over to hang out. Because, fuck it. Why not kidnap your own friend and beat the shit out of him? Seems like a completely normal thing for people to do, right? No, nobody kidnapped their friends and beat the shit out of them.
I've had one occasion.
It depends.
Where...
It depends.
Depends.
Yeah.
Although I've known someone who actually pranked their friend like that by staging a kidnapping, but they never actually hurt him. They just scared the shit out of him.
What's to say? It's a slight difference there. You know what I mean? Like, kidnap
But now I'm
them,
pretty sure
shave
he
his
has
head, beat the shit out of him. Well, let's just say, like, I was talking to Loki.
That sounds like an initiation.
Yeah, you weren't there. No, yeah, what I was saying is, like, they're friends, he's mentally ill, and they're fucking playing around. And then they were like, oh, fuck this guy. And they just treat him like shit because he's mentally ill, and he wants friends, so he takes their shit, and then they took it too far. All right, I don't.
Oh, we have a friend like that. His name is Ezekiel.
I mean, yeah.
He hangs out in the chat, and Trigger just beats on him, like, in every way possible. Merlin will back this up.
I call them both cat rapers. And
whatever.
Well, fucking Ezekiel always like, you guys aren't nice to me, but I still come back. And then he's like, now I'm going over to the other server. It's like, okay, fuck. You remember that? It's like, what the fuck? Thought you said you were going to stay here. Anyways, police said in a statement that patrol officers.
It was. You guys keep calling me a beta, but I still stick around and take all of your abuse. At which point you said, yeah, because you're a fucking beta. And he said, okay, fine then, I'll go to the other server. And you're like, yeah, like a fucking beta.
Well, I mean, at least he didn't call you a cuck.
I just want him to stand up for himself. Like, I tried to do the live stream with him, and I told him, I said, make sure the shit works, do a fucking test run, which he didn't do, and then he fucked the shit all up.
Guys,
then when Loki tried to explain to him how to do it right, he got all fucking butthurt and yelled at Loki. When
You're
Loki was just
ostracizing people who don't know who these people are by talking about them.
Then join my fucking Discord server.
This
so I can call you a beta.
It's literally in the description of this video, my channel, and his channel. Feel free to come hang out with us anytime you want. Trigger has a lot of abuse to dish out.
I do.
Now that Ezekiel's gone, he takes a lot of more of it out on me.
It's true.
Have you been triggered?
Fucking Ezekiel. He hasn't been around. Been busy with his cat rape, I guess. Anyways, carrying on. Police said in a statement that patrol officers observed a disorientated male walking along 3400 West Lexington on January 3rd, 2017, who was then transported to an area hospital for treatment. At 5:26 p.m., officers then responded to a battery report at a residence on the 3300 block of West Lexington, where they discovered signs of a struggle and damage to the property and were able to link this evidence to the disoriented male, the police statement said. This led police to Facebook, where they found the video of them basically beating the shit out of him.
Good job, police. Everything was handed to you, and you managed to put it all together.
In Chicago, yeah, that's the only way they ever solve fucking crimes up there.
Literally, criminals have to lay breadcrumbs for the police to figure
Yeah.
out.
And post it on the internet. Don't forget, they
We're
have to
gonna, we're
post
gonna
it on the
live
Yeah,
stream
internet.
it on
we
the
did it.
internet for 20 minutes straight. But no, guys, seriously though, this is exactly what's wrong with culture. They live stream for 24 fucking minutes straight, abusing and beating a kid, talking about their music career and talking about how hardcore they are, and nobody called the police.
Well, see, this is the problem right here: is that they didn't tweet at the
I just
police
said that.
department.
Oh,
I know, right? That's
If
why
they
I think
just-
they're
if they
bitching.
just if they just
Fucking
tweeted at the police
pussies.
department, the police department would have been like, "Oh, sweet, this is going. We're gonna watch this for a little bit.
Oh my god.
And we'll get around to going and breaking that up, obviously. But you don't want to miss the entertainment because if you have to leave the live stream, you're not going to be able to like see everything that happens."
But apparently in the comments, people were calling them stupid and saying, "What the fuck are you doing? You're gonna go to jail. Stop what you're doing, you stupid idiots."
Yeah, those were the
Exactly.
people that she had as followers on her Facebook account,
yeah.
which were
No,
actually
it was
some of her
yeah.
family members. Yeah.
It was her sister. It was her family members. A bunch of kids from school were all like, "You're retards," and she kept getting the "what the fuck" message sent to her, and she's like, "I hate when people say what the fuck. What is that? What do you mean what the fuck? What do you mean? No, it means you're a dumb fucking bitch who fucking is endorsing kidnapping and torture. This is why you guys." Never mind. I'm gonna stop myself there before I say something
Just poke the
provocative.
fire. They want to create a race war. This is why I wanted to do the Turner Diaries first, so we could talk about it. Because I feel like I'm the only person who's fucking read it around here. But yeah, they're stoking a race war, and the problem is, how many rednecks are sitting in their little militias with fucking tanks and shit across the United States? Like, do you really want to start a race war with them? Because they actually shoot, they actually train, and a lot of the black people in the inner city don't even have an opportunity to do that. Most of them that do have guns have them illegally, right? The ones who want to start the race war, not all black people. Gotta get the not all in there,
Obviously
right?
not.
We're talking about the criminal element who wants a race war. It's like, yeah, but the people you want the race war with are actually know what they're doing with their weapons. They have a lot more weapons and they have open land. They know how to make explosives. They're fucking crazy. Like the ATF, moonshiners, right? The moonshiners are big in that same fucking white ethno state, and white people are superior.
Okay.
They lay out landmines and shit. ATF goes out and does patrols throughout like Kentucky and Tennessee, and they gotta have like fucking landmine clearing teams come out there, and they gotta look out for booby traps and shit. Like, these people are fucking crazy.
Okay.
You do not want to start a fight with them. They are gonna fucking win.
They are going to win.
Yes, definitely gonna
They
win.
are. No, there's no if, and, or buts about it. But
No.
I do feel like the black people that want the race war are the same black people that wish they were the white people with the guns and the
Yeah,
grenades,
yeah.
the landmines. Because they have this image of rednecks of chilling outside on their fucking property, shooting and blowing things up, and they're like, "See, that could have been us."
That's accurate. That is 100%.
That could have been us.
I have a video of me blowing up a car. Fucking shooting from the porch. I'm a redneck. What can I say? But yeah, like, I can buy explosives at the store, like all throughout my state. All you have to you 18 years old, you can buy explosives at the fucking store. You ain't got that shit in Illinois. Right?
don't have
Like,
that shit in
they're from
Wisconsin.
fucking Chicago, like a very restrictive fucking state. And then you got like the KKK. There's some members around where I am, so me broadcasting that I'm a Jew over the internet. Probably not the best idea, surrounded by racists, but whatever. Fuck it. I got guns too, and I'm a lot better than they are. But
Wait,
they're
so
a lot
you're-
better than the inner city gangs. So,
Wait, so you're Jew Mexican?
yep. I know, right? Just all sorts of fucking identity issues.
What's wrong with you?
Or none. I'm pretty sure American is just the end all identity there.
It is. For me, it is. It should be for everybody who's from the United States. There's nothing greater in the world.
So, Mr. Gallows over there asking me if we're actually gonna sit around and react to his video.
When did he ask that? I don't see that.
It's not in the chat. It's in Minds actually.
Oh. Okay. Isn't he in the chat? What the fuck?
Yeah, he is. He's in the chat.
All right, so this was the
okay.
general response that I got. Turner Diaries is terribly written and doesn't provide information
true.
on many of the alt-right positions.
Okay.
So
Well,
you
I would agree with that, but-
you may be barking up the wrong tree there, my sir.
Well, no, I was saying like that seems like the what they want to have happen, not like so much of It's not a well-written book. The guy says he's a doctor. I really wonder what his doctorate's in. The author. But yeah, he's a redneck fucking racist. You can tell if you ever watch an interview that he does. Full on redneck fucking voice and everything. Unsubbed, cool, sweet.
Who unsubs?
Hot potato.
Oh.
No big loss.
Oh.
Number 2, the viral videos show the man being tortured, and he knew Hill previously, police say. So, in the first Facebook Live video, which is very lengthy, you see the man gagged, and some of the suspects cut his sweatshirt sleeves with knives as music plays in the background.
They
The
cut
video
his
was
head live.
Well, they cut the blood that was on his sleeve off. I guess it was one of their blood from hitting him or something. Probably busted a knuckle or
No,
something.
they were cutting his hair, but they also like scalped a tiny part of him, which kept bleeding throughout the video. I watched the entire video earlier today.
Yeah, but right before they cut it, they said the blood, man, the cops will fucking get you with that shit. You got to get rid of it, and then they cut his sleeve. So I was assuming they were cutting his sleeve to get one of their blood off of him.
So they
assuming-
were worried about the cops, and yet they put it on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, one of the guys kept saying, "Don't put my face on there. Don't
See,
put my
this
face
is
on there."
this is
so-
what you call drunk high logic.
Yeah.
You
Well,
come
one
in
of the
and
guys
out,
was coherent enough because he kept saying, "Don't point the fucking camera at me. Don't put me in there," because he didn't want his fucking identity on the internet. One guy was kind of half smart. I mean, still a complete douchebag, but at least he had the wherewithal to be like, "Don't fucking show me on that shit."
Wait. Let's not fucking give douchebags a bad name. I've called plenty of people douchebags, but they were like the gym type of douchebags that called women bitches.
Well,
and
they're
fucking go
different
around
types of
flexing at each
douchebags.
other.
Yeah. They just stare at themselves in the mirror for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, like dude,
What are
spend too
you
much time
doing?
doing their hair. This is not the same type of douchebag. This is
No, it's not the same
low
type,
level
no.
scum.
Right,
Let's
right.
be perfectly honest.
So, what do you call it? Hoodlums? Hoodlums? Let's go 1920s lingo. We'll call them hoodlums. Is
Sure.
that better?
I guess. I haven't called anyone a hoodlum in a while.
So they cut off pieces of the victim's hair and ordered him to stand up while the woman streaming the video calls him a bitch-ass white thug. At one point, she says that her little sister said it's not funny, but she added, "This shit is hilarious." In a second video, the suspects forced the victim to drink from a toilet and to say, "Fuck Donald Trump." Lovely people. They're definitely the type of friends you want to have. Number 3,
Yes.
Hill allegedly had a stolen van, and the suspects allegedly sent the family of the victim text messages. Fucking right, man. The account came from police who said the suspects had been sending the victim's parents text messages while holding him hostage. This is going to affect him for probably the rest of his life, the grandmother of the victim told the television station. Hill allegedly showed up at the McDonald's where the victim's parents had left him in a stolen van. They drove around the city for several days, crashing with friends before ending up at the apartment where the attack happened, and eventually the victim's parents reported him as a missing person, the Daily News reported.
You know what this sounds
Hill,
like?
what?
I've hung out with people like this before who just got their hands on some really good drugs and go on a bender. And at some point during this bender, they realize they kidnapped somebody and they can get more of that drugs if they ransom him. Because the police were talking about the ransom.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's what I said. They probably, yeah,
Sigyn, we can't hear you.
not at all.
They took the kid's phone and they were texting his parents saying he was okay.
Maybe. It doesn't say what they were texting.
Just texting. They just said they were texting. When you watch the police interview, or at least the what do you call it?
When did the parents report him missing?
That first day.
Holy shit, that person's way behind. Was it Belias Fire? Talking to you, Sigyn,
Oh.
about Mormons? That shit was what? How long ago?
Hey, maybe they came in late, wanted to catch up,
Mormons
and want to add their piece. Because we are DVRing it, right? So if you come in late, you can just start from the beginning.
No, I'm saying that was a fucking
Okay,
quite a while ago.
so
That was
there's-
like an hour ago.
We
Almost an
could
hour
fake
ago.
it. Whatever the requirements are. There's
Yeah,
ways.
where's your channel at?
Is that it? You
Does-
only respect people who have channels if they don't.
No, he wants me to react, or yeah, he wants us to react to his
Oh,
video.
that's-
But
okay.
YouTube took the ability to click on their thing and go to their channel. So now when someone comes in pretending to be one of the
No,
big
they
YouTubers,
didn't.
we won't be able to
It's
confirm.
just on the right now. The three dots on the side. Click them and it says go to
God,
channel.
fuck that.
Fucking
Fuck that. Nope, I refuse.
Look
I
at that
refuse to play
shit.
these games. Fuck you, YouTube. Quit changing shit.
Now, did they let you subscribe right from that point? Put user in timeout.
I don't like this grayscale that they're using. I'm not happy with this update.
Where's the gaming oh, this isn't your gaming channel, never mind.
No,
I
no.
love the gaming fucking feature. You should classify all the live streams as gaming because I like that layout better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start doing that.
It's
from now on.
dark instead of white. It's dark and fucking it's real nice. I like
Are
it.
you ever gonna get your streaming rights back?
Probably not.
You might as well
I'm just gonna
start a new
continue to
channel
be
at this
impressed. I know. I'd have to get another phone number. I can just use my fiance's phone number actually. No, she's here.
point. New phone number.
Yeah, because it
I
says
don't
my
have
phone
a
number's already
copyright
linked.
I don't have a copyright strike on my other channel.
No. They told me that my phone number is already linked to a YouTube channel, so I can't
But
use it. But I have to give them a phone number in order to get live streaming
You
capability on another
literally
channel.
just have to click the button that says add account. You click on the thing on the top right.
Right, but in order to get the live
avatar.
stream capability, I have to give them a phone number, and they said my phone number is already used in an account, so I can't use that number. So I need a second number to put in.
Okay.
Let's see. Number 4, police had initially hedged on the hate crime charges. And I'll just skip the whole description because now we know they're getting charged. Number 5, some suspects have prior arrest histories, but others have minimal paper trails. Meaning they all have histories, criminal histories? Isn't that what that's saying?
Yes.
Minimal
Yeah.
paper trail is still a fucking paper trail, is it not?
Yeah, means they've been talked to before.
One of them was in a stolen vehicle. Okay. Tanisha Covington, the young mother who has indicated support for members of local gangs that is involved in rap music culture on Facebook. Both sisters have had prior arrests for petty crimes, of course. Tanisha Covington had been caught previously in a stolen vehicle. She was also accused of domestic battery and endangering a child for slapping a woman twice in the face as the woman held a 10-month-old infant.
Holy fuck.
Brittany was accused of stealing liquor, but the case was dismissed. Tess Faye Cooper has basically no record trail, at least not under his birth name. His name doesn't come up in the data mining sites or on Facebook, and there is no arrest history under his name in the Chicago Police database. Sounds kind of racist to put it that, like, he's black, he's got a criminal record, we just can't find it. Kind of sounds like what they're saying, right?
Yes.
All right,
He's
just
been
check.
given a false identity.
There is a 37-year-old Chicago man with the same name who has a lengthy arrest history in the database. No arrest history came up for Jordan Hill in the arrest database. However, the database also allows searches for adult arrest histories, not potential juvenile records. Okay, so since they're both 18, you're saying their records are probably juvenile records. They didn't have any adult charges. Okay. Still sounds racist. Yeah. It still sounds like they're saying it in a racist way.
Of course they are.
I can't be up. Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. We'll get on that. Hold on. Hold on, Inacio.
Hey, he's your people.
We've already covered this. He is not my people.
I don't know. I'm so confused about who is whose people now.
I know. See, that's why when you like identity politics sucks. Which video? Hurry up. Which video? Hurry up. You got like 5 seconds. He's like 10 minutes behind. Fucking well, because he has some videos.
Shit, I think I remember which one it is.
I don't.
Let's see if I could.
Because it was like
Cute.
3 weeks ago, right? Or 2 weeks ago?
It was a week ago. No, he
Armenian
didn't show up last
Chica
week.
exposed. Why Islam is not a race. Muslims are a race? What the fuck? Make up your mind, man.
Oh shit, he uploaded new video. No? Wait.
It's 4:17. Okay, he's just repeating himself. Got it. Got it. I'm not gonna watch all your videos and respond to them. That'd take forever.
Which one was it?
Especially when you got videos that are like 32 minutes long, 16 minutes long, 10 minutes long. Why did Portugal abolish slavery?
I don't see it.
Financial reasons?
No, I think the video is called "Why Portugal Abolished Slavery." Okay, go to
You think
Grid.
that's the video he wants us to respond to?
Let's see if I can find it.
Because that's like a 3-month-old video.
He said,
What if YouTube was a Chinese company? Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm getting
My
bored.
stream was at 20 minutes. What the fuck? You guys were talking about other reasons. No, it's my lates.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't know what he's responding to though. Your latest, I'm guessing, is what he means. The one from one day ago, because you asked this like 3 weeks ago.
Wait, are we allowed to
So-
do this, or am I gonna get fucking flagged for showing his video on my channel?
He would have to flag you, so
Maybe
he would
it's
be
a
the one that
trap.
did the flagging. So we could just go down to his
trap.
fucking country and rape and murder his family.
It's a trap.
Since we're white, we can go anywhere we want in the world.
It's an undercover SJW. I'm telling you guys. It's a
No,
conspiracy.
it's not. How dare you?
All right.
Do you think an undercover SJW would be able? Muslims are a race. Okay. Yeah, that's 32 minutes long. We're not gonna watch a 32-minute long. Come on now. We only got like 30 minutes left in this stream.
You couldn't have just said that 10 minutes ago.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. Trigger will do a response video to your 40-minute video,
Yeah. How about that?
and then we'll tell everyone to
Oh,
watch
hell
that
yeah.
instead.
Haha. Haha.
Why are you picking on Hot Potato?
How do I undo it?
You can't.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, no, I can't.
I did it the first
30
time.
seconds.
300
My
seconds.
bad, my
5
bad.
minutes.
Why Islam is not or okay, that one. Okay, we'll do that one. Let's see.
6 whole minutes.
It's
I know. What?
who's saying it's a race? Oh my god.
Which race?
All the oppression.
There's just so much oppression just everywhere. Just life is oppression, people.
Hold on, screen.
You were born into oppression. Everybody.
It's
Fucking
true.
You didn't choose to be born. You didn't ask to be here.
fucking
You just
Canadian.
got popped out.
Canada just stop. No. Shh.
Okay, it says I'm screen sharing. Do you guys see the screen?
Do I have to?
Because it doesn't look like it.
Wait. Let me double check.
Nope. You fucked it up somehow.
How about now?
There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
I
Fucking-
think I understood it too.
Now make
Screen
sure you go to 4 minutes and 11 seconds. He was very specific about that.
Yeah.
No, he was giving the
Time.
time. I thought he was giving the time.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because he's it's 4:17. Yeah, in the morning. Like that when he was saying that was the time, his local time. Okay, here we go.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
Nope.
Figures.
Let's
Fucking
turn you
dude.
up.
Stop oppressing me. No, that won't. Hold on. That's weird. Silerious adjusted your audio volume. Thanks.
I put it back. I thought I could turn you up. Apparently that's not gonna work.
What the
Put mic
fuck,
off,
man?
Oh, there you
He
go.
said, "Fuck this shit."
But no, I was just refreshing.
That was refreshing.
We're
Okay,
only talking.
it's not gonna let me do this.
How
now.
is this relevant to the conversation? We were talking about the
We were
recent
done with
events. How did Islam get back into the argument?
Because fuck Islam.
But nothing today that happened has to do with Islam.
The shooter earlier today said that he was being fed videos of ISIS. ISIS, Islamic State, boom, Muslims.
It's always the Muslims brainwashing our brave heroic
They
heroes
do
and
something
showing us
every
signs.
day.
It's like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, except it's Islam.
And there's bacon, and Islam doesn't like bacon.
I feel like we were supposed to be going somewhere with this, but
Yeah, it won't play the sound.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
well, we
All
tried.
right, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. I'll download the video and we'll do it some other point in time. But here, I found a story of a black person that was killed. All right.
I'm looking at your chat right now, and he's saying, "Yeah, sorry, it's completely irrelevant." Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks. Oh, thank you.
Am I still screen sharing?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Are you?
See, here we go. Right, I found a black guy who was killed by white racists in 1955. Same, right? That's
Oh,
right.
Emmett Till. Yeah, Emmett Till. Yeah. The MRAs are always going on about this guy.
Right. I don't know why.
Yeah, 'cause
So,
reasons.
yeah. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I really don't want to read all this, though. But on May 7th, the Reverend George Lee, a grocery owner and NAACP field worker in Belzoni, Mississippi, is shot and killed at point-blank range while driving in his car after trying to vote. Well, Darky, what the fuck are you doing trying to vote? I mean, that's horrible. A few weeks later, in Brookhaven, Mississippi, Lamar Smith, another black man, is shot and killed in front of the county courthouse in broad daylight and before witnesses after casting his ballot. Yet again, come on. You know, they only had the vote for how long? How long did they have the vote? 70 years at that time? Whatever.
70.
No one will be arrested in connection. On August 19th, a day before her son is to leave for a summer stay with family in Mississippi. Who the fuck would send a black kid to Mississippi? What's wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who in 1955, what black person in America didn't know Mississippi was a bad place to be? Anyways, Mammy Till gives Emmett the ring once owned by his father, Lewis Till. It is inscribed with the initials LT. August 20th, Mammy Till rushes her son Emmett to the 63rd Street station in Chicago to catch the southbound train to Money, Mississippi. August 21st, Emmett Till arrives in Money, Mississippi and goes to stay at the home of his great-uncle Moses Wright. August 24th, Emmett joins a group of teenagers, 7 boys and 1 girl, to go to Bryant's Grocery and Meat Market for refreshments to cool off after a long day of picking cotton in the hot sun. What the fuck? Slavery ended 90 years ago. God damn, they're still picking cotton?
It's always picking cotton.
Bryant's Grocery, owned by a white couple, Roy and Carolyn Bryant, sells supplies and candies to a primarily black clientele of sharecroppers and their children. Sharecropper at this time with black people was basically like pseudo-slavery. It's a good idea. I love sharecrop. We do it with the illegal immigrants now. Emmett goes into the store to buy bubble gum. Some of the kids outside the store will later say they heard Emmett whistle at Carolyn Bryant. How fucking dare him? See, it sounds like he's asking for it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Whistling at a white woman. August 28th, about 2:30 a.m., Roy Bryant, Carolyn's husband, and his half-brother, J.W. Millam.
I feel like I'm listening to the plot of a Lifetime movie.
I feel like
think
he
it
was
was
just
actually. Well, it was a PBS movie. You were
I
close,
feel
though.
like he was just whistling while picking cotton.
Sounds like
I know,
something
right?
that would be on
And
the
the
Women's
feminists of the day
Network.
were like, "How dare he objectify me? I'm gonna go get my husband and his brother to kick his ass."
That's literally what happened. Kidnap Emmett Till from Moses Wright's home. They will later describe brutally beating him, taking him to the edge of the Tallahatchie River, shooting him in the head, fastening a large metal fan used for ginning cotton to his neck with barbed wire, and pushing the body into the river. Sound like a bunch of sweet guys. Good, wholesome white folk. August 29th, J.W. Millam and Roy Bryant are arrested on kidnapping charges in LaFleur County in connection with Till's disappearance. They are jailed in Greenwood, Mississippi, and held without bond. August 31st, 3 days later, Emmett Till's decomposed corpse is pulled from the Mississippi's Tallahatchie River. Moses Wright identifies the body from a ring with the initials LT. September 1st, Mississippi Governor Hugh White orders local officials to fully prosecute Millam and Bryant in the Till case. What the fuck? During Jim Crow, they're pushing. The governor wants them to be prosecuted. I thought he would give them like a heroism medal or something. It's weird. Seems like I've been lied to.
Abuse your slaves though, or something like that.
This is 1955. Slavery was already illegal for 90 years.
I don't know. It seems like all a blur.
No, I'm saying it seems like the leftist narrative I've been hearing isn't quite right, because I thought all white people were just like going around beating up black people for no reason, and it was totally cool. But apparently the Mississippi governor was not on board, even with the last name White. He must be a race traitor. Must be what that is. September 2nd, in Chicago, Mamie Till arrives at the Illinois Central Terminal to receive Emmett's casket. She is surrounded by family and photographers who snap her photo, collapsing in grief at the sight of the casket. The body is taken to the A.A. Rayner and Sons funeral home. The Jackson, Mississippi Daily News decries the brutal, senseless crime, but complains that the NAACP is working to arouse hatred and fear by calling Till's murder a lynching. Well, I guess technically it wasn't a lynching, right? I mean, they shot him in the head before they tied the shit to him, right?
Technically.
So, I mean, arguing semantics, I guess.
I was just gonna say that.
In Belgium, the newspaper Le Drapeau Rouge, the Red Flag, publishes a brief article entitled "Racism in the USA: A Young Black is Lynched in Mississippi." Is anybody feeling like this is from 1955? This was in September of 1955.
Okay.
Seems like I thought everybody white was racist at this time. Like everybody was in the KKK. Seems kind of weird that these white people are trying to prosecute other white people for killing a black.
I know,
right? I mean, I feel like I was lied to by my history teachers. Those fucking leftist cunts. September 3rd, Emmett Till's body is taken to Chicago's Roberts Temple Church of God for viewing and funeral services. Emmett's mother decides to have an open casket because, getting shot in the face probably totally looked great in the casket. Thousands of Chicagoans wait in line to see Emmett's brutally beaten body. That's fucked. Am I the only one that thinks that's fucked? How old was he? He was like 8 or 10 or something like that? How old did they say he was? Anybody?
Who?
Nobody's listening?
Who?
Emmett. Well, look at the picture. Look at that little picture in the upper right.
God, I have to switch over.
Oh, well, how fucking
pretty
young?
young. That's like 5 or
Yeah.
6.
Well, no, he's like 10-ish, somewhere in there, right?
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, he was brutally beaten and shot in the fucking head. She's like, open casket, sounds great. Like, what the fuck?
Well, no, back then, people weren't little snowflakes. You did something, better fucking face it. Better confront it. Better look at the shot fucking black guy.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she was doing it to create more outrage over the situation. Emmett Till is buried at Burr Oak Cemetery. The same day, a grand jury in Mississippi indicts Millam and Bryant for the kidnapping and murder of Emmett Till. They both plead innocent. They will be held in jail until the start of the trial. September 15, Jet magazine, the nationwide black magazine owned by Chicago-based Johnson Publications, publishes photographs of Till's mutilated corpse, shocking and outraging African Americans from coast to coast. That's racist. You can't call them African Americans anymore. Now they're people of color, because somehow that's not racist, but colored people is. Oh, let's see. Let's skip. September 20th, Judge Curtis Wango recesses the court to allow more witnesses to be found. It is the first time in Mississippi history that local law enforcement, local NAACP leaders, and black and white reporters team up to locate sharecroppers who saw Millam's truck and overheard Emmett's being beaten. Okay. The French daily newspaper Le Monde runs an article reporting that the American public is following the Till case with passionate attention. All the white racists apparently care about the black kid. Weird, huh? September 23rd, Millam and Bryant are acquitted of murdering Emmett Till after the jury deliberates only 67 minutes. There we go, found the racist. One juror tells a reporter that they wouldn't have taken so long if they hadn't stopped to drink pop. Roy Bryant, J.W. Millam stand before photographers, light up cigars, and kiss their wives in celebration of the not guilty verdict. Moses Wright and another poor black Mississippian who testified, Willie Reed, leave Mississippi and are smuggled to Chicago. Once there, Reed collapses and suffers a nervous breakdown. September 26th, in Belgium, two left-wing newspapers publish articles on the acquittal. Le Pupil, the daily Belgium socialist newspaper, calls the acquittal a judicial scandal in the United States. Le Drapeau Rogue publishes, killing a black person isn't a crime in the home of the Yankees. The white killers of young Emmett Till are acquitted. Seems like there's some outrage. In France, Aurore newspaper publishes the scandalous acquittal in Sumner. And the daily newspaper Le Figaro adds, the shame of the Sumner jury. Apparently, everybody around the world was outraged at this. In France, the French Communist Party newspaper La Humanite writes, after the mockery of justice in Mississippi, emotions in Paris. Anybody else seen a trend here with these fucking red flags, socialists, communists? Like, what the fuck? Y'all think this SJW shit is new. No, they've been pushing this shit. 1955.
Yeah, Emmett Till is really, he's an old story. I mean,
a very old story.
The MRAs go on about this guy all the time.
MRAs?
Yeah. Emmett Till is a big story with MRAs.
Oh.
Yep. 100.
You hang out with?
Yep.
Sorry, what?
Secret
Is
MRA.
that another group that you hang out with?
I hang out with everyone, my friend.
No, I know.
I have another denizen of the internet. Would it be okay?
I'm sorry, I have to ask, what are MRAs? I don't...
Wow, Canadians.
Yeah. No, she's a feminist. She's a feminist.
Yeah, but I have a friend. Would you known him for like 2 years? He's a cool guy. Would it be all right if I brought him on?
Just a second.
Wait. Talk to me in the chat.
Talk to you in what chat?
In the text chat in the Hangout.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the silver lining of the whole story. Millam and Bryant both died of cancer. See, there is a God. And God said, no.
How many years? They still lived how long?
One 1980 and the other 1990.
And were any of them in jail for any of that time?
No, they were acquitted, remember?
Right, okay. That's pretty fucked up.
Let's see.
So they still got 20 years at least, 30 years of just living on normally?
Yeah, 25 years and 35 years.
For, I don't know, murdering someone, rapping. Why? That's awful.
Hey, shit happens,
Such an
man.
SJW.
Yes, you are. It's fucking Mississippi. Like, today, fucking, like, Dave Chappelle, he did stand-up in the 90s, and he was like,
we're
fucking,
talking about
there's... Yeah, he's like, there's still slaves in Mississippi. He's like, I went down to Mississippi. This motherfucker, like, running down the side of the road, and I fucking stopped to give him a ride. And he's like, shh, we's escaping. And he's like, what the fuck? Slavery ended like 200 years ago, man.
Okay, so this is Troy.
Hi,
Hello.
Good old buddy.
What is going on?
Hey, man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm alright. What's going on?
Guess
Mycroft
what? We're
is
talking about
hijacking our
racism.
live stream again.
We're talking about the oppression of the black folk.
I'm not hijacking. I'm improving. I'm bringing what I can to your live stream.
Excellent. Thank you, Mycroft.
That's all Mycroft does. Is
Well,
improve
I mean,
everything.
it's day 6 of 2017, and we've already had a kid get kidnapped and beaten. We got a shooting at an airport. What else?
Several terrorist attacks.
No, there wasn't any terrorists.
Starting the year out with a bang.
Literally. We were in a live stream. Actually, Santry's live stream. And as we were going, we were like, well, so far, everything seems okay. And they're like, oh, okay, so this other guy just...
No, that was Turkey. That was something in Turkey. No, but that was 2016 our time, so that still doesn't count.
Did you fucking see Chank's reaction to that? Somehow it came to fuck Republicans and white people are bad because fucking Muslims blew up other Muslims. That's the fucking white people's fault. Fucking Chank. America is racist, and that's why Turkey got bombed by ISIS.
No, it started off really well though. Like I was actually monitoring several large countries in Europe, and I was like, no one's died, everything's going fine.
Started well. It's not even a week into the year. You started off well. Maybe if it'd been 2 weeks.
I was
Back in the
Turkey had like a little bar shot up or whatever, balls.
Yeah.
No, that was 2016. That doesn't count.
No, but like most of it went off without a shot there. I mean, like the fucking I know that's a joke, but no, like Times Square, they blocked off all of the entrances with garbage trucks, which I thought was extremely ironic.
It's very symbolic of spending New Year's in New York.
Right. But it was good. It was good.
Do you remember like back in the day where there was a workplace, like when you worked on the railroads, and they have the count of how long it's been since any deaths?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are aware that it's January 6th, and globally there have already been 26 terrorist incidents in the world, right?
Oh, that's pretty tricky. Considering last year I read the tally, and there was like 450 terrorist attacks.
Yeah, they're stepping it up, right?
That was all
New Year's resolution.
The left did say they're going to step it
attacks.
up. The left absolutely said they're going to step it up and
Yep.
go at it that much harder. So expect to see twice as many terrorist attacks and fucking a lot more propaganda.
Yeah, but
I don't know, that
but,
sounds like fake news.
But Hollyweed, my man.
What
Hollyweed. What about Hollyweed?
Actually, we were talking about that earlier today too. How fucking the liberal left has been going on and on and on about how fucking Hollywood portrays women as subservient, fucking little domestic, whatever the hell. And they're like, this is all just sexism all over the place, and you can't keep objectifying women. And then you look at it and you're like, but the liberal left is running Hollywood. What's happening here?
Yeah.
Why is Hollywood oppressing women when Hollywood is run by liberals?
I was talking about it today. I was having a conversation with someone, and they were pointing out of how some groups get portrayed in the media and in Hollywood, referring to Black people, and how they get portrayed, and so how that makes the stereotype that they commit more crimes. And then I'm thinking, okay, but even if that was the case, those actors are the ones who are taking money to go and make their own people look bad. Who is portraying them? Like, you're taking the white man's money to make yourself look worse.
Isn't that a whole like life imitating art type?
Yeah, kind of, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, but you're also forgetting Spike Lee, who does all the pro-black movies, and half of his movies are about gang violence. Like people living in the ghetto being surrounded by gang violence.
And romanticizing it.
Yeah, so he's perpetuating that shit, and he's like an anti, like he's racist. I have a friend who's his cousin, like his, I don't know what you call it, like
third cousin.
It's his cousin's, his first cousin's son. My friend is his first cousin's son, so I don't know what cousin that would make him. But Spike Lee won't even talk to him because he's half white. Like, that's how racist Spike Lee is. But he pushes that narrative of fucking black people are violent in his movies.
Wait, didn't you just say pro-black?
Yeah, but because my friend is half white, he won't talk to him, even though they're family.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like whenever I hear pro something in movies, it's like goes back to the whole: is there pro-war or anti-war movies, or is it just interpretation?
I mean,
So-
it's
No. Like he refers to them as pro-black. Like, that's his narrative, not mine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think they're horrible movies that promote violence. It's my opinion. His is
The
that they're
guy who
pro-black
went
movies.
overseas to perform violence on other people. But
Yeah,
the
but they
same
deserved
people.
it.
They kept teaching us about blaxploitation movies in
Yeah, I know. How horrible is it that black people
University
all
as
of a sudden
well.
entered fucking Hollywood?
I don't know if
Holy
I've heard that
shit.
term
I know.
for like 2 or 3 years. Blaxploitation.
Yeah, we got taught that when I took some sort of film class and a racism class. And I think,
Oh,
like,
I should introduce you. The two ones with the white and black insignias there. Those are the Canadians. Trigger is the
Hello.
ex-Marine.
Oh, well, thank you for your
American.
service.
Oh, you got that right.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as an ex-marine.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not 100%
He'll
Canadian.
always correct you, no matter how you say it.
It's just marine. There's no ex-marine.
Yeah, because when you die, you just go to hell and regroup. Is that it?
No, you get to go and guard the gates of heaven. You don't actually get to go in.
Oh, okay. All right.
There you go. That's some good
Lottie,
propaganda. right there.
Lottie fucking nah.
But yeah,
ads in the chat.
me and Sigyn have
Yeah.
yeah, we got stuck with our liberal educations in fucking Canada. She's Iranian, I'm Russian by birth.
Iranian. It's Iranian.
Whatever.
Just call them
I
comrades.
mean,
You'll be fine.
so are you like not full blood Canadian?
No, both of us are immigrants.
Neither are.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, 'cause, I mean, Canadians
they're
aren't
dirty
real people.
immigrants.
We're
Exactly.
we're immigrants. We're leeching off Western culture. No. I
Get
don't-
it? Get it?
Yeah, I love Western
what I
culture,
did.
so I fucking want to defend it.
Yeah, me too. I don't.
I don't want the shit that goes on in my country to come here. That's annoying. I don't want that here. That
See,
ruins
you know,
my.
this is the thing that pisses me off. too.
Neo-social postmodernism. God damn.
No, it's like all the.
Look at it.
Labels everywhere.
No, dude, look at fucking Ed. Look what he fucking wrote.
Yeah, I've spoken to him before. That's cool shit.
No, did you see what he fucking wrote?
Yeah, Troy, I've just recently introduced them to Ad.
Oh, well, Ad, I'm sorry, but you guys, I'm more sorry for you meeting Ad.
Oh, I get along with him really well though.
Ad's like old school, like internet legend.
Yeah.
No, I
The progressives took over the liberals. There's no real liberals in the left anymore.
No, there isn't.
Fuck the left.
Rip.
No, see, this is the point though. It's like how is it that Canada gets all the cool like immigrants, but we get all the ones that are just like
No,
willing
you
to.
don't. You don't know what it's like here. Even immigrants here are annoyed at the other immigrants.
They're bringing in the
You don't
Muslims
get
now.
it. How annoying it is.
I love sitting at a dinner table and listening to her mom complain about all the immigrants that she has.
Don't no. Don't.
Okay, my grandma is from Mexico, and she sits around and complains about all the Mexicans. All right, she's like, I left Mexico to get away from them. Now they're everywhere.
Yes.
What province are you from again? You say Alberto?
We're Torontonians. We're in
No,
Toronto.
Did you say Alberto?
Alberto.
No, Toronto. We are from Toronto.
Hey, Alberta.
Or is
Oh, you got the
Toronto
museum and
mispronounced?
shit there. The
Yeah,
CN
it's a
Tower.
well Canadian.
Yeah,
museum.
we're a pretty big city.
It's a world class liberal leftist.
It tries to be. It pretends to be New York in every way.
I mean, it was cool back when like Detroit was not in ruins. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I think it's growing, and then we have Drake and The Weeknd.
Hey,
Who
what's
are
wrong with
trying to
Drake?
miss it.
Apparently,
And we had
Where's
Road
he-
Ford.
He's
that got us
like
a bit of
he's
a-
Where's
the
the
male
new Hollywood
Adele.
gonna
All right,
be?
he's the male Adele.
apparently
Right, leave him
Drake
alone.
is dating Jennifer Lopez, and he's really happy about it because she was his childhood crush.
See, that's
But-
creepy,
but-
right? Am I the only one who thinks that's creepy?
That's pretty
Nah,
creepy.
it's not creepy.
J-Lo's
My childhood crush is Betty White. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I can admit that openly on the internet.
Did you ever watch The Golden Girls?
Of course.
It's
of
the
course.
best show ever, is it
It
not?
is.
Oh
Yes.
my god. I want to do a series ripping off movie Bob's. It was really that good, and I want to do and I want to feature The Golden Girls, and why it was just such an awesome show, and how that was displaying like women empowerment, not this fucking garbage Dove and Huffington Post shoved down our fucking throats.
Guys,
Yeah.
I think we've gotten way off topic.
Was
What?
there a
Well,
topic?
not really, because
2017.
not really, because the
Topic.
next article is actually about television, so we're actually right on topic.
Oh shit! Excellent.
So
See, I just segued the shit out of that.
happy coincidence.
I'm just gonna start tweeting at William Shatner, and we'll just see what happens.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that would be
Invite-
awesome.
invite him
Oh,
to
he's
hang
my
out.
favorite.
I mean, I could get John McAfee in here.
Let's do it.
Why do you have that power?
You're good. Your guess is as good as mine, Minecraft.
All right, are we ready? Are we ready? Proof that watching TV shows where women are degraded makes you sexist. Thanks, liberal Hollywood. You made me a sexist. It is all your fucking fault. Kill yourself. It's no secret the mainstream media is centered around the male gaze, or the idea that all media is catered to the eyes of straight men, specifically by showing women as objects of male desire.
It's like
For
this
example.
subject-object bullshit again.
For example, have you ever noticed how there will be a random girl in a bikini selling something that has nothing to do with bikinis? Yes, but that's because I've been in Southern California and Florida and Hawaii, where wearing bikinis is pretty fucking normal. And a lot of those shows are shot in those locations. So it totally actually makes complete legitimate sense because that's how it is there. They must be from New York. No one walks around in New York in a bikini because it's fucking miserable there. And you'd get
And
raped because
dirty
it's New
and
York.
gross.
Because of all the minorities in New York, you'd get raped. That's the male gaze in action, babes. And now there is proof that watching TV shows where women are degraded actually makes you more... Oh, now it's more sexist, though? I thought it made me a sexist in the first place. According to an Italian study led by Francesca Guzzo...
Francesca.
Yeah. What did I say?
It's just a pseudonym.
No,
You
just
can move
that
on.
name also.
Oh,
is true.
yeah.
We can't trust anyone named Francesca from now on.
Well, you can't trust any woman who does research and then it's about sexism. You just can't trust it. I'm sorry. It's too many women have put out really bad research that it's kind of, you got to be sexist about it now. Any woman who claims sexism in research, you just assume she's a sexist.
Yep.
Researchers found that people who regularly watch TV where women are objectified were less likely to react to it. Okay, that makes sense, sure. Take a stand against it or even understand that it's not right to objectify a woman's body. I feel like I missed something. Am I the only one?
Yeah.
Did that make sense? Did that make sense to anybody?
No, literally
I mean,
wasn't paying attention at all.
This is the Elite Daily, so I don't know why you're reading too much into it.
Well, I thought they would at least try to make coherent sense. I fucking at least attempt it. I fucking read shit like Everyday Feminism on my fucking bedtime stories. Some of that shit is just like horribly written. It's like second grade.
Good cancer.
Because I want to give people nightmares before they go to sleep.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good segue.
You like that, huh?
You do bedtime stories, and I open most of my videos with "Good morning."
Yeah.
Oh,
In
you guys
May-
are just like a match made in heaven, guys. These two are a little bit in love with each other.
It's too bad
Go
he's
get
not
married.
white, or we could go oppress all the minorities. Because I could totally pass for white.
Oh,
I don't have a
fucking boy.
Jufro or anything. Just as long as they don't do genetic tests, that's where they'd get me. In many Western
Wait,
Wait.
did we establish what
Wait.
Caucasian is?
I think we covered this earlier today, not on a live stream, but just dicking around. That you can't genetically prove whiteness unless there's a Negroid gene. Is there a
I
Negroid
disagree.
gene?
No, there's not a.
No,
fucking
you can-
Negro- Oh my
you
god.
can prove your genetic history, right? Like like I was saying, there are actually genetic disorders that only affect a specific race. So clearly there are different genes for the races. So they can test for it. They can tell you your heritage and your history and where your lineage traces back to.
Oh,
Hey,
I was watching
Trigger,
Sandre's
good
video.
arguments.
For what?
For whatever you just said.
Oh, okay. I get that a lot. I don't actually listen to myself when I talk. I just kind of fade in and out. So half the time I don't even know what I said.
Hey, you're doing better than the most of us.
Let's see. She explains the
Why don't
danger.
you share the articles when you read them?
Why don't I what? I did. It's in the
Share.
fucking.
No,
I
I
put it in
mean,
the chat.
Put it
is
up on
not
the
in the chat.
screen.
I asked Loki when we first started this if I should screen share or just share the link so people can read it if they want, and he said just share the link. So
because
that's
he's
what we're doing.
lazy.
You know, no. I've also asked him to fucking give me the links so I can put them in the description of the goddamn video, so anyone who goes back to watch this live stream later can fucking tell me.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
you go
that
look
would
at the
actually be
articles?
not bad.
I know, right? That wouldn't be a bad idea. But you know what?
It
I've
only
yet to
took us
receive a
13
single one.
episodes to think of that.
Folks, it is Dumpsterfire. All right, it's a dumpster fire.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to burst your fucking bubble, but it's slowly turning into a respectable stream.
I mean,
I know.
if you put it
Gaining,
up on
like,
screen
repeated
and in
viewership.
the description, then
Like the
you
first
got your
3,
bases
I
covered.
rage quit. I think.
Hey, Troy,
Oh.
just this is off topic, but
Everything is.
Hasm says hello. He can't join right now, but he's
Oh, I
Oh.
saw him. Wait, who did he do an interview with?
the skeptic feminist.
That's right.
Yep.
Well,
Trying to
we do
keep
this
up.
every Friday. Was it 10/9 Central?
Yeah. 10
Yeah.
Eastern, 9 Central.
I mean, shit, I could try and get them in here if you want to talk to a feminist.
Hell yeah! Oh, that'd be great.
Oh god.
You want to go down that road?
So, hell yeah, I do.
I thought you talked to feminists every week.
I try to, but I haven't had them on any live streams, and everybody thinks you're a feminist. So maybe if we can get somebody who actually is, they won't
I
think
mean,
that about
why
you.
are you guys dumping on feminism? It's just about equality, bro. 1v1 me, mate.
Right. What is it? What is it? Everybody is equal, but some are more equal than others. That's feminist mantra right there.
No, that's third wave Marxism, sir.
Wait,
That's straight out of Animal Farm. That's where I've been saying that shit for years.
I
I read that in like fucking 7th grade, and I was like, this totally explains why I hate all the people I'm surrounded by.
Cool
Like
story.
my- all those fucking leftist educators. If we ever do a purge, that's what I'm going after. You know, if purge ever becomes a legal thing, I'm going after the educators.
What?
So I throw that out there.
Okay.
Have you seen the movie Purge?
yes.
No, I feel like you're slowly implicating me in a school shooting right now.
Yeah, I made
No. I said
have bad
educators.
connection.
I said educators, not children. Educate. I love children, and they're indoctrinating them with this
Whoa,
fucking
they have to drop
socialist,
that now.
communist nonsense. I said if Purge became legal, so it would be legal if I did it.
I mean, you're talking about liking children, so I don't know.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Did you
I
guys?
like that.
I was really hoping
didn't know-
that
I-
2016 would keep the fucking pedophilia
No.
acceptance movement inside of it.
Nope,
But
it's
clearly
coming.
It's leaking
Rebel
through.
Media did a video on how the leftists promote pedophilia. You should be
Yep.
happy. You've been saying this
Yeah,
forever.
I know, right?
You've already forgot Lena Dunham.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
we
No,
will never
see-
forget
Apparently
her.
she was happy that her
See-
cellulite was highlighted in some photo shoot because like everybody just wants to see your cellulite.
Why did she have to eat a birthday cake while sitting on top of a toilet naked?
I don't
Why?
know.
That's
Nobody
also-
said that.
Guys,
You are totally right. It is.
For those of you who aren't part of our Discord today, I went out of my way to post the nude photos that Milo Stewart put out, so you guys got to miss that. Too bad for you.
I don't know if it's too bad. I'm a little curious now.
Well, might as well join
No.
our Discord. See
Don't
all the
be-
shit posting I do on a regular
Well,
basis.
join the Discord, but don't be curious about seeing a man naked.
It's not a man. He's
See,
got tits
I can,
and a vagina.
I can respect it. His
Wait,
pronouns.
so is she? Who is? What is she?
It's a girl that wants to be a man. So literally, the Tumblr post. The Tumblr
Who
post
would
has.
no.
The Tumblr
Here's
post
the thing.
says lewd
Yeah.
because it's a woman, not lewd because she identifies as a man. That's on his own Tumblr.
But have you
Yeah.
noticed that with trans people, it's always them wanting to be men wanting to be a woman? Like there's women who are butch lesbians, but they never go full
Because
on.
women have all the power. So they have a mental problem, and then they see women as superior because that's what feminists teach you. And they're like, I want to be part of the superior gender. It's horrible. Horrible. I can fucking trace everything back to being feminist. Everything wrong in the world.
Pedonomics.
I'm pretty sure I can find at least 10 different instances where Trigger said he wishes he was a woman. So you can give birth. And
Yeah,
give
it's
life.
true. Yep. But that is like the greatest thing that any human could do is to create another life, like carry it inside of them. It's fucking
What
crazy.
kind of takes two? You know that, right?
No, it doesn't.
No, I said carrying the
Technology.
life. Carrying the life.
No, but recently the
hurts.
feminist scientists have come up
It
with a
hurts.
way that to just extract a certain amount of genetics
Whoa,
out of.
whoa. Can they just be regular scientists, not feminist
What
scientists?
if you
It
could go in
could
and
be. I'm kind of drunk, so I'm just ranting at this
I
point.
mean, I hear you.
I feel like
But if they're in psychology,
Mycroft,
they're pretty
I'm
much all
taking
feminists.
your place. I'm taking it.
No, bitch.
mean-
This is. I feel like this is going back to abortion right quick because I know where this is going.
It's not. It's not.
Wait,
It's not.
make me a mod. I want to post links.
All right, only
Just
because Mycroft vouched for you, and Mycroft
Yeah.
seems to be pretty
Ad
pretty
brought
good
up
with
something,
us.
and
Troy,
I really
I
want
feel
to
like I
post it.
should read the definition of Silerious just so that people know.
I
Troy,
know, right?
Troy is mad mod.
Troy,
That's how you should start it. Wait, Sigyn, you could do the feminist thing and then read the dictionary definition at the start of every stream. Just like
Okay.
feminists do with the feminist definition. It'd be great.
Wait, I should read the Silerious definition?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
What is
dictionary
the
definition of
Silerious
Silerious
Silerious,
is
the definition of Silerious is random outbursts from inebriated people on drugs and or alcohol in attempt to sound smart or serious, having a philosophical or fallacious conversations about life while on ...
Man, that sounds like my everyday. Does that make me a bad person?
No, that
No.
just makes you part of the Silerious network.
that means
okay.
Dumpsterfire is a perfect fit for you.
Yeah.
Because
Cool.
Dumpsterfire is also a perfect fit for the Silerious channel, so I think it's just karma that took my live stream away, so that Dumpsterfire would be on Silerious. Because it actually fits with the name better. Because we just
Troy,
get drunk and try to read articles.
Troy, can I get you to post in the actual chat so I can give you the mod powers? I'm too tired
Oh,
to
yeah.
scroll all the way up.
Maximize
So-
laziness.
All right, so where was I? She explains the dangers, and this is how normalized we
There you
become to seeing women degraded. The overall pattern of results suggests that the chronic exposure to objectifying media might lead to the dangerous assumption that such female portrayal is the norm, thus further reducing people's likelihood to react.
The
You mean like slut walks? You fucking idiot!
Oh fuck.
I don't.
Isn't that? Wouldn't that be a slut walk where they're like, I can, free the nipples. I'm a whore. It's fine. That's the same shit, right? Like so.
I don't get it.
So
'Cause
what the fuck?
before it was using your body was empowerment. You
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
to.
Get the job, get the modeling career, use your
See,
body to hypnotize men
Feminism
with
is
your boobs.
becoming more.
Potato, I'm looking at you.
Was it feminism is becoming more of a religion? So now it has to have these tenets, right? And
Oh, we did
you
talk
have to
about
have
that.
what is it, the thought criminal? Not the thought criminal. What the fuck is it called? The infidels. I can't remember what it's called in the Catholic Church.
Apostates?
Apostates. Thank you. Right. So you have to have this doctrine that fits this. So now, if you're objectifying women, you're an apostate. You're going against the dogma of the new feminist religion. It's how all religions go. So now we're going to see like the Holy Roman Empire version of feminism. It's going to be great. I wonder if they're going to burn anyone at the stake.
We
Definitely be white men.
we
Definitely be
absolutely-
white men if they
Okay,
do.
first of all, we absolutely talked about this, and they need to centralize their leadership first. Second of all, whoever the hell they choose to burn at the stake has to be their own first, and they will start burning
Right.
their own.
Well,
fairly
that's what I'm saying.
quickly.
They're
That's
in the
why-
infancy, right? They're in the
last week-
infancy. They are organizing. There will be a leader coming up soon. They'll have a
Right,
pope
but that's
very
why
soon.
last week we already gone over the fact that being gay is no longer good enough to be a minority. Now you are just too well accepted.
Yeah, if you're white and gay, you're too privileged.
Everybody
to
wants
be-
a gay
Hold on,
best
hold
friend.
on. In
Or
fact,
every girl does at least.
I actually want to shake
'Cause
the
then she
hand and
can't
say
betray
thank
him,
you.
or he
Well,
can't betray her.
So I mean, if it makes any difference, Mycroft is my heterosexual life partner. Does that
Oh.
put me in the minority?
No, because Trigger and Loki are heterosexual life partners.
No.
Okay, we've only known each other for what, 6, 7
Yeah,
years?
but you commit. Although Trigger, I warn you, Loki has this habit.
I know you keep saying like you warned me. I told you like all my friends died, so it's not like losing
Who's
friends.
not the
is
biggest danger?
Something fucking new.
Hey, Troy. Do you remember Red?
He might move on or he might die. It's a coin flip.
Mycroft, I remember.
Do you remember?
Remember? I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Well,
That was my favorite season of South Park so far. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to say it again. Go watch the latest season of South Park. It is fucking phenomenal. They really stepped it up. I got to give it to them. There's no
truth,
there's
freedom,
no
no justice, no peace.
There is
God,
no
what are you doing?
objectification of women in South Park. I'm just gonna throw that out there. They
Yeah,
don't
they're
even
all shaped
objectify
the
Hillary
same.
Clinton. The one where
Those
it's
are just
fucking,
body norms.
what's his name? Kyle's dad? What's his fucking name?
Gerald.
Gerald, yeah. When fucking his wife like catches him, he's like, "I was looking at piss porn." Yeah, piss porn. Just fucking piece on him and I can't.
I'm totally gonna bomb your chat with someone else now. So you're just gonna have to deal with that. I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do?
It's because you're white and you're trying to oppress us all because, well, Mycroft's the only other one who's white.
Actually, Sigyn's been going on about this for a while. She's kind of getting really tired
No,
of
I'm just
all
gonna do a
the
video on it. I don't care
like
anymore.
all of the anti-SJW, all the skeptics, all the people speaking out against all of these air quote injustices. She's like they're white guys with accents.
That guy T,
why are all
some
of
black guy.
There's simply somebody
No,
that
those are the only two.
they're
and
literally
roaming
They aren't. Was it Devil's Advocate? Isn't he black?
I don't know who he
we
is.
wouldn't
Or
know.
not Devil's
Maybe if we ever
Fuck, who am I
seen him on the
thinking of?
stream.
Devil's black.
No, there's
Yeah,
some black guy, base black guy, and that guy T. The only other chick, the only
Irate
two
Bear,
chicks.
but I mean he's not huge, but Irate Bear is also black.
Is he black? How
Is
did
he?
you know
Yeah.
that?
Yes, he is, because we talked about it
No
on his
wonder
live stream.
he's ignoring me after seeing your live stream.
He
Stop
fucking invited me
starting-
on his live stream.
Stop starting live streams with white power, please.
It's not me, it's you. Because after saying white power, he fucking invites me onto his live streams. Like he has no problem with me.
And what's
So
happened since then?
you did something. Quit blaming me. All right.
People love me.
Apparently not. Good. Because apparently people dislike you so much that when you start drama, they blame it on me. So just to not give you any notoriety.
No, that's exactly why they love me. I can start the biggest drama. I can call people pedophiles and tell people that they're just complete fucking frauds, and everyone just blames you.
Yeah, that's. Well, I don't mind. I don't care. I think it's funny.
Yeah, you got more notoriety. I'm pissed about this. You got more.
I didn't get any subs. I lost subs because of it.
How did you lose subs?
Because there were like 4 girls that followed JT who followed me. So when he made his video, they all fucking stopped following me.
Oh.
And I'm like fucking stagnant. Nobody watches my bedtime stories. Mostly because I do them for myself. Because I don't care about my audience.
Well, that's a good way to go.
I'm a Jew. If you're not going to give me money, I don't give a fuck about you.
But
Give me
yeah,
the shekels.
so and then there's Roaming Millennial who just came out in the past like 6 months and or a year, and there was
Isn't Roaming Millennial white?
Yeah, and Blonde and the Beast. They're all white, but those are the only chicks.
Patty Politics. She's not very big, but I've been following her for a year. She's black and female.
Okay. I'll look into her. That's nice to know.
I will. I really like her. Like I talk to her on Facebook and shit all the time. Like I like her. Was it Liz Reptile? She's in there too. There's a bunch of women. No, not black. No.
Liz Reptile. How the hell do you know her?
She's in like 7 Discord.
She follows me and I follow her. Yeah, we talk to each other occasionally. She's supposed to come on Dumpsterfire, but she always fucking doesn't talk to me like Thursdays and Fridays. So she still hasn't come on.
Do you really want to talk to her? I mean,
yeah, I want to. Well, not right now.
Why, Mycroft? What do you know?
Yeah, Barbara for you to see is another one that I follow. I really like her.
Well, Liz Reptile and I know each other fairly well, so I mean.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't know her well. I just talk to her occasionally.
Or fairly well, as in.
I mean, me, Mycroft, and Liz, we go back.
Yeah, not biblically. No, she
Oh. Well, we heard you were an internet whore, so here I'm gonna share Patty Politics in the Hangout. Or yeah, in the live stream, not the Hangout. Sorry. So that's her channel.
What exactly is whoring to you, sir?
Huh? I just heard you were an internet whore.
Minecraft.
Okay.
Totally honest. How many Discord servers are you in?
I cut it way back.
Do you have to scroll still?
No, I killed all of them, man.
That is bullshit. I've counted the amount of fucking Discord servers you claim you're on, and you're on more Discord servers than I am, and I have to scroll.
Resize your window.
No.
That's what she said.
Work in the work. Fuck work, Russell. It's Saturday. Don't be oppressed.
Those are dead accounts, man. Those are dead accounts. Not there.
I'm still upset that I had a decent dialogue going with fucking what's his name, Edgy Sphinx, and he fucking closed everything down and blocked me.
Aw,
No.
edgy.
No.
He's a cute little kid.
I miss edgy.
Yeah, well. Yeah, he's still around.
Wait, also Mycroft, you claim to know everybody on the internet, like everybody. That's why we
No.
might call you a whore.
No, you know what the thing is I've only actually been on the internet for about a year. I was actually ghosting Gamergate for like since October of 2014.
Did you just say Mocktober?
He did.
Is that like Rocktoberfest?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Toyota-thon?
I feel like I missed a conversation.
You didn't miss anything.
Oh, I wanted to read this
Why are
quote.
you bringing that up, man?
Media literacy. Here you go. All right. Media literacy messages in the form of critique videos may be valuable tools to promote more active and critical media consumption, and media specialists, concerned citizens, and social media activists may use such messages to motivate women to collectively take action against sexual objectification. So the fucking Italian cunt who made yes,
okay,
the
hold on,
Italian cunt who made this shit is advocating for more feminists to get on YouTube. So hey, more content for us to make fun of.
I can explain this better. If you've ever watched those videos where, like in India or Pakistan or Afghanistan, you see women that get knocked out with a giant rock and then have their breasts cut off with a knife.
That's Africa, but yeah.
That's what they mean by the objectification. You remove the things that objectify a woman and make her a woman, and then you get rid of her femininity to be more part of society.
Oh, is that like
threatened
the Somali
I threatened to
girl in
remove my
Milwaukee?
fiance's
hands were all
clitoris the other
covered?
day.
I didn't hear anything either one of you said.
I said I
We're
threatened to
just gonna
remove
talk
my
at the same
fiance's
time and
clitoris.
Stop at the same time.
I threatened to remove my fiance's clitoris. She didn't like that. Female
with your
genital
teeth?
mutilation, apparently. Nope, with my buck knife.
All right. Now let's hear the other side of this conversation and see which way I want to take it.
Oh, you were talking about de-objectification, and I was talking about that like 14-year-old girl in Milwaukee that has fucking hand tattoos that are fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
That's all I
okay.
was talking about.
Oh shit! I wish I could post that picture. There's that one girl that's got like fucking head implants and fang implants and has her entire body covered in tattoos and piercings.
Whoa! Don't body mod shame.
Ooh,
There's a
body mod
line
shaming.
there, bro.
The thing they do with their ears is really gross when they have like the giant lobe and then.
She appears when you search for body mod. She's like one of the few people that shows up always.
Wait, I mean, you say it's disgusting, but I mean, is that
It
more
is.
that's personal preference?
Yeah, personally, I think it's disgusting.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
well, I mean, of course, it's a personal preference. I mean,
Can
Can
I,
Stop trying to take away
objectively
other
say
people's
that.
culture.
can I post this? I think I can post this. This is nobody's
I mean,
culture. Unless this is white
I
people.
met a guy-
This might be white people's culture, guys. I'm gonna post
Whoa,
this.
whoa,
in the-
I'm not allowing you to appropriate that, so just
no,
be
you
careful
don't
on
think
what
it's
you
white people's
post.
culture.
I was gonna say I met a
Anyway.
guy who thought that cold sores were hot.
Oh, Air
One of
404?
his kinks.
Yeah, that's definitely a white people thing. You
Okay,
can't-
you guys see this link? I posted it in the chat and in the chat, in both chats. Do you guys see this one?
You know, it'd be great if you
nothing's
just showed
found.
the link on the.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, why don't you actually save pictures instead of links? What the fuck?
It won't let me open this link.
Yeah,
Oh.
error, nothing found.
Yeah.
That's a white
Hold
people
on, let me
thing.
try it
You
again.
keep saving links
Stop
instead of actually saving the pictures. Very impressive.
How about
You should,
that? How about
you
that?
should create. You should get a
Archive.
website and create your own fucking photo
it just
archive.
did the same thing.
Same
it didn't
thing.
help.
Let me just keep posting the same link and hoping you guys get it.
Huh? That was the same link. Why is that the same
Didn't,
link?
didn't Einstein say the definition of insanity was repeating the same
No, that's an
No?
unverified quote. I don't allow that shit.
Okay. Anyway,
thing? Only verifiable things happen in here.
Did you? Oh, so that you posted that article and it said that psychology wants to try to get 10% conservative in
Yeah.
the field. I'm like, ooh, lofty goals. Fuck. That lets you know how bad it is in the left when they're like, we're aiming for 10%. Like that's
No,
that's our fucking goal.
There was one study that showed that they were socially liberal but fiscally conservative when you really took it down to the question.
But being fiscally conservative, that's fucking
That's
all the Jews in America, and they're very
that's-
liberal and
That's
everything
just
else.
being prudent. Like,
Yeah.
I
Everyone
think Ben
should be.
Shapiro said it. Like, if you're poor for 20 years, like you're just bad with money.
Oh yeah, and he almost got
Oh.
fucking kicked out for saying that. Like, how
Yeah.
how horrible is that of your ideology?
Everyone here, you can leave the lecture if you you can leave the talk if you're
Yeah, the
uncomfortable.
dude fucking cut into the lecture and was like, "I feel like this is going, this is going across the line.
Wait,
It's
didn't
crossing the line to
Shapiro-
say if you're habitually poor, you're probably doing something wrong. Is crossing the line.
Yeah, because he's
Left
like, you
now.
need to do 3 things to not be poor.
No,
Don't
that's
get
not what he said.
married.
No, that's not what he said. All he said
Well,
was
he
like,
said that,
if you
but-
find me somebody who's 60 years, no, not in that one, but he said, if you find me somebody who's 60 years old who's been poor their entire life, I'm showing you somebody who's bad with money. And then the guy jumped up and turned on the microphone. It's like, all right, you're crossing the line. Like, this is over. For saying that if you're
Shut it
habitually
down.
poor, it's probably your fault, which is a fucking fact.
It probably is a thing.
Well, say,
More
people
because-
talk about like, oh, I need a cell phone and my cable TV and my computer. It's like, no, you don't. You don't need any of those things. You don't actually need them.
But everybody got
Unless
that
you want to
Obama
be on
money.
YouTube.
I know. Huh?
I
What about
want to be a
YouTube?
YouTube star. That's what I actually want to be. I want to reveal,
Me too.
guys. Hopefully by
You
the
have
end
to
of
make
this year-
sacrifices, though.
I know. I'll sacrifice.
Welcome to
some
the
things here and
conservative
there.
side. Come be a conservative. Wrong kind of sacrifice. You have to sacrifice yourself. That's the
Fine.
conservative way.
I'll reveal my
Sacrificing
face.
other people is the liberal. That's the liberal side. They sacrifice
Crowd
others.
T and fucking a bunch of the other guys may have had it right. They're like, when you reveal your face and you talk to the people, they accept you a lot more than when you're just a little random fucking star icon.
Do it.
It's
Show your
true.
face.
I believe
I
it.
was gonna wait till I hit at least 1,000 before I showed my face, before I lost all my subscribers. This is my fucking bug. But I have a feeling like I'm gonna have to.
It's okay, I'll gain them back for you, baby.
I just randomly show my face, and occasionally, if you're in my Discord, I send you private messages of my face.
That's not
Ooh.
good.
And ask
Okay,
Mitch
cool.
if he's still around.
Can I get an invite to that? Ooh.
It's on the channel. No problem.
It should be the last link
Okay,
in the video description. It should be in my channel banner, and it should be in his channel
Jesus.
banner.
Christ.
Yep.
I will say
It's
though,
everywhere.
if you were 60 and still poor, but also like underwent serious trauma in childhood and or are mentally ill,
no,
or,
we don't play
or
that game.
disabled, or no,
Disabled is something
Are-
different.
oh, wait,
Disabled
wait.
is
Or-
something
Are
different.
those people not able to take care of themselves? Do they? Is that what you're saying?
Holy
Yeah, I do
shit.
want to point out,
Guys.
just to undermine you completely, that there is a factory here that only hires blind people.
guys!
There's 100 and
guys,
something people. They're all blind.
I've been fucking.
Why is
going
Hot
on about
Potato
this.
delete? Wait. Why is Hot Potato deleting stuff?
I
Who
think
gave her that
Mycroft-
power?
I think Mycroft Hot Potato did this. Oh, because the fucking
whoa,
ad. No, shut up. Because ad keeps doxing her. She's trying to start a new life away from all the other shit, and ad keeps fucking using her real name.
Oh.
So I gave her
Ad,
the power to
stop
start
Stop it, ad.
to stop using her real name. Just
Um,
remove it because she wants to have a clean, fresh
Come
start.
back to the light side. Move away.
That's not how it works. Sorry, it's the internet. It's too late. There's no going back.
There's no reason for me to encourage somebody else doxing her. You wouldn't want anyone to know your name, Sean.
I have literally posted my fucking address. in the trigger, there's like, oh yeah, where do you live? And I posted my fucking address.
No, I know. No, okay, that was fucking young Skrelly, and that guy's a fucking joke. But nevertheless,
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
Young
fucking-
Skrelly.
Yeah.
Like legit young Skrelly or
No,
What
no.
do you mean,
Oh, okay,
legit
okay.
young Skrelly? Like, there's a triggered Discord group, and there's a guy in there, called Young Skrelly, who just shit.
That's his Discord name because he's fucking trying to act like he's.
Like
Well,
he's the
he
real
is the
Skrelly.
real
he
one,
wants
yeah.
to. He wants to be
I don't-
rich. Well, really, his dad just has sex with him at night.
I mean, I don't know if Mycroft, you
like-
probably remember. We had Martin Skrelly in our Discord server for a while.
Yeah, he's still around. He
Like the
is
real
around.
Martin Skrelly.
Yep.
I would like to suck that guy's dick for some money, if that's possible.
He'd probably let you do it.
I know he would. That's what I'm saying. If that's possible, I would probably do it. I was raised up in a very liberal society, guys. Gender, sexuality, dick sucking is very fluid.
Yeah,
Loki,
it's all social
read the
construct.
Turner Diaries.
No, you can blame Milo for that.
Milo won't give me money if I suck his dick. I'm not black enough.
Exactly. I was gonna say you're not black. Barking up the wrong tree over there.
Milo went the other way.
I would go black.
He likes the dark meat.
No, he literally showed him the internet and was just like, "Here it is," and then just
He
vanished.
got picked as LGBT person of the year.
Did he?
Yeah.
Milo?
He did.
That's
From
awesome.
who though?
I don't know.
It's
He's
like
the
the
one who's
LGBT
informed me of it. So
Like, fucking form like congregation website, and people are all fucking butthurt that he won.
yeah. They had to make
times.
some sort of statement about the alt-right in there, defining what it is.
I'm still waiting on the dictionary definition of alt-right.
Oh,
It's
me
out
too.
there.
Me too.
It's out
I've
there.
asked several people. Nobody fucking knows.
Oh no,
Nobody
like
knows.
the day that it becomes in the Oxford Dictionary, like it's game over.
Well, so do you guys think Milo will go down as the spokesperson for the alt right, or do you think he'll be?
He's
Which is funny
not.
because the
He's
alt right hates him.
not.
I know. Last time I posted in the alt right Reddit, they were like, "Fuck you, fucking faggot Jew." I'm like, "What the fuck?" It never posted there again.
Only Hillary Clinton thinks he's part of the alt-right.
Yeah, but Hillary Clinton is also delusional. Guys, we've gotten
Yeah, she
completely-
also thinks a frog is racist. So
Oh, I actually watched a
There's that.
Jordan Peterson metaphysical explanation for why Pepe is important. It took me back to my days of conspiracy theories, and when we talk about metaphysical shit and how Pepe represents certain fucking ideologies that are embedded within the human mind based on old primitive fucking stories. It took me to a weird place where aliens exist and the reptilian fucking overlords are ruling over us all.
I mean, just look at Rip Harambe.
hey, Harambe lives.
Oh,
Harambe's love.
Eternally.
Harambe's life.
All praise the chosen one.
Harambe died for your sins.
That's right.
well, I did cry more for Harambe than I did for any of the other celebrities that died, except for the lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots. That was an actual sad day, but only because he was leaving my city as he died on drugs and fully intoxicated. Probably to like a crowd of 100. No, Jordan Peterson is fucking fantastic. I just don't know why he lets crazy people onto his channel. I hope to
Why
also
not?
be on his channel at one point. No, like I said, the metaphysical and the fucking spiritual, it's like... No, Peterson.
Jordan Peterson or Joe Peterson?
Jordan.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why is she talking in the background and not on the?
Oh, because she
Stream.
left her couch to go get another beer. Pickles.
Of course.
She doesn't like it when I talk not good things about Jordan Peterson.
Fuck Jordan Peterson. She wearing headphones
No, she's in
or
the kitchen.
speakers? Oh,
There's
fuck
no
her then.
speakers. Anyway, the whole point is that whole thing took me back to Project Camelot. If everyone's ever heard of Project Camelot, that's a really weird place to be on the internet. You know, you reach that really weird place on the internet when they're like, oh yeah, so I saw the Chupacabra last week and it sucked my blood, but it also kind of turned me on a little bit. So I'm gonna go hunt it for the rest of my life. That weird place of YouTube.
It's like the best
Everybody's
place.
interested in something.
Well, yeah, and there's over 1 billion people on YouTube, so there's got to be a niche to fill.
Isn't that the place where the what's it, electromagnetic pollution theory came from?
Frederick Grimm is in your chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
who's
shit.
do you know Frederick?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this motherfucker in ages.
Oh, they drop by occasionally.
Oh, Grimm. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So you guys know him, but we don't.
Oh yeah. No, he's
But
old.
he does stop by and talk in our chat occasionally, 2 or 3 times at least.
Yeah. No, that's just a fucking. Yeah. See, he's going cack now. You fucking dick.
So
By the way,
predictable, Grimm.
It was
Come
about
on.
2 weeks ago where I found out what kek actually means.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. You're
Not-
more of a
much
gamer
fun.
than I am, and I know. That's
I
sad.
know, right?
That is sad.
WoW is not one of those things I played. I played.
You know
like
what WoW
45
is?
minutes of it.
WoW sucks. WoW's gay. If you play WoW, just kill yourself. There we go. Let's alienate everybody on the internet.
No, my entire experience with WoW is I started a new character. I killed a bunch of pigs, and I was like, "Oh, this is okay. This is regular MMO stuff." And then it went, "Go to your closest town." So I found my closest town and ran towards it for 45 minutes. Then a random flying enemy scooped down, killed me. I lost all of my shit, and it restarted me even further than I was from the town to begin with. I never played WoW since then.
Hey, Troy, I have a very serious question for you.
Shit, I might have a serious answer for you.
All right.
Fuck.
Are you a sociopathic, genocidal Nazi who gives no fucks?
Probably.
Are you reading my biography right now? What's going on?
No, I was just, answering an Ask FM question.
Wait, is that directed towards me or is that towards you?
Could have been
know.
anything. Don't worry about it.
Well, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Kill all white men. That's all I have to say.
Lost. Can we get the next article started then? Since we're running.
Oh,
out
sure,
of
sure.
time about- We're hitting.
Oh yeah, we're doing a live stream. Shit.
Will you
I thought
share it on
I
the
thought
screen?
I thought you would find this great. Or just click the link. It's in the chat.
Fine. I'll share his screen, but he's not a very active screen viewer.
You want me to share my screen? You can't
Who's
share
in-
my screen.
Who's in
We just
control?
leave you up. Fine. Okay. Stop.
Oh,
recording.
hold
Somebody
on.
just click on whoever's. Just click on trigger.
There you go. Are we ready? There. Are you on me? Can people see me?
No. Hold on. Oh God. Present. I have to
Negative.
present you.
If you click on my
Yes,
icon
this is so
in
much
Hangouts.
better.
Whoever
And so much more
mods.
interesting for
This is
people to watch.
damage. No one
I'm
cares.
modding. I have to present him.
Now I'm gonna have to go grab a beer. I'm being
Oh
triggered by Sigyn.
shit, guys! We
What-
gotta fill in this white noise silence.
What a
So-
fucking first world problem.
I know.
No,
right?
it's like, I picked this article not because the article itself is so interesting. I just find it super hilarious how Facebook, who was like, we're going to start censoring fake news, is now hiring somebody to be an advocate for news media on the Facebook website. So they're entrenching themselves with the left even more.
Troy,
Yay.
Troy, I have a simple question for you.
You keep asking me like simple and then serious questions, so I guess go for it.
Do you actually just sit around all day and look at images on
Milo Stewart nudes.
Oh no, I mean I thought you were gonna say look at like I don't know, fucking Pornhub or something. Sure.
No.
Hell yeah, Pornhub.
I know, I'm like,
RedTube.
I prefer Chaturbate because I like the live stream porn rather than pre-recorded stuff that everybody sees.
I am
Always
not here to
better
kink
when they
fetish.
degrade themselves in front of you live.
Right, live.
Yeah.
Exactly.
no, it's because I follow you on Twitter, and you always have like this hashtag Earth porn shit up. And I just wonder, like, are you actually like selecting these images, or is this just like,
Oh no, I automate everything.
okay?
All right, are we ready?
Ready.
Okay, Facebook is turning to a former television news journalist to help smooth over its strained ties to the news media, which views it as both a vital partner and a potentially devastating opponent. It has hired Campbell Brown, a former NBC News correspondent and CNN primetime host, to lead its news partnership team starting immediately. The position is a new one for Facebook. In the role, Ms. Brown will help news organizations and journalists work more closely and more effectively with Facebook, she wrote on her Facebook page on Friday afternoon. So I'm going to stop right there because basically what they're saying is the mainstream news, who's been feeding all the lies and false narratives, who are pretty much become the fake news that they're decrying, now they're going to hire somebody who's worked for two of the shit fucking news organizations to help them better get their information out there. So they can shut down the small, like rebel media type stuff, the unassociated press, so that the NBC, CNN can get their message out there to more people, while also censoring the smaller news
But
people
don't you
who actually
choose
tell
who
the truth.
you like and subscribe to in YouTube? Like I like women against feminism.
Facebook, you mean?
Yeah, Facebook.
Yes, but people share articles. So people who you see share articles, right? So what they want to do is they're trying to censor and stop the spread of what they call the fake news. So basically, like if I share an article, the majority of people who are friends with me on Facebook who follow my shit won't see it. Right? Like Crowder is actually in like legal talk against Facebook because they actually paid money to spread their message, and Facebook was limiting the spread of their articles and stuff that they were sharing on Facebook, even though they were paying Facebook money to get more to get a wider reach. But Facebook is now going to go out there to help NBC,
So even if you're
CNN,
subscribed
and
to their
MSNBC.
channel, you won't see their
Yes,
stuff?
I subscribe to Crowder, and I see like 1 out of 15
No,
to
okay,
20
sorry. I don't
of
mean
his
subscribe. If they have a page on YouTube that you like or you follow.
Facebook.
I know on Facebook you can like a page and you can follow.
We're
people on
talking about
Facebook.
Facebook. This
Yes,
is Facebook.
on a Facebook. For example,
You keep
I've
saying
liked the
YouTube.
page. No, I keep saying Facebook.
You
On
You said
YouTube.
YouTube twice.
No, I didn't.
Now
I
you said
swear to
it
God,
three
you did.
times.
When you sober up tomorrow, go back and watch. All
I
right,
will.
timestamp
Okay,
it,
on Facebook, you can like a page or follow
and you
someone.
can follow it. Yes,
Yes. So even
and
if you're
I follow the page Louder with Crowder, and I see 1 out of 15 to 20 of what he shares. I don't see everything. I have to actually go to his page and look at his feed to see the things. And if I'm on mobile, I still won't see everything. I'll only see everything if I'm actually on the website on a computer. And Facebook is, what they're calling the fake news. They're cracking down to get the spread even more limited. But that's why, like Facebook, I think they reimbursed him to avoid being sued. I think they reimbursed Louder with Crowder because they were paying for advertisement, because you can pay and it spreads your message out further to more people who aren't already following you.
Yes.
Yeah, no, maybe.
Yes.
Right. So he paid them money and they weren't doing that. He was still getting limited viewership. Even though he was paying them, his analytics didn't improve. And it turns out they were censoring him because they don't like his message. So now they're hiring a news correspondent simply to help the mainstream media that they do approve of, because they're not, because they also created a council to stop the fake news from getting spread. Did everybody drop out? Because
No,
most
I'm still
people.
here.
No, we're here.
You're all just
Actually,
drunk.
everyone's here. Yeah, a little
No,
bit.
but I don't know, because I see like when I'm subscribed. Sorry, subscribe.
Go to the pages that. Well, I mean, let's
But, like,
let's
I
not
like-
let's
I
not
don't
lie
know.
here. We know
Okay,
we know
okay,
you're
okay,
kind of
okay,
left,
okay.
so you probably like a lot of lefter-leaning things
Okay.
than I do.
Outside of the poisoning of the well here.
Like I see Milo. I
no,
like
no. I'm
his
saying is
page
they're
and
doing
I
it
see-
to the right. Like there's this page called Dysfunctional Veterans, and it's a very right-wing page, but they're not a news page or anything like that. And I don't see all of their stuff. And I'm only subscribed because you like things. I'm only following 3 pages, and I still don't see all their shit. I'm not following very many things. So you would think I would see primarily their shit, and I don't. I see more shit from other people that I don't even fucking follow than I do pages that I actually follow, because Facebook censors them.
Okay, because I see the stuff that I like. Milo's stuff.
Yes,
comes
but
up.
what are you following?
I'm following Milo. I'm following Women Against Feminism. I'm following Rebel. And then the patriarchy and like that comes up.
Have you
I
gone to
follow
their
both
pages to
sides.
see? Have you gone to the pages to see their other shit that they're
LGBTs
posting?
for Trump.
Or are you just gonna ignore me?
No, but like in my news feed, I see stuff from
Right.
them.
No,
okay,
you look at the
what-
news. Yes, but I'm only seeing 1 out of 15 to 20 of what they post. I'm seeing them in my news feed, but I'm only seeing 1/20th of what they're actually posting. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
I have had
And I'm
that
saying you actually
situation
go-
happen many, many times. When I subscribe to Undoom, I've been on for a few. I've been subscribed to him for a few months. I only see like 2 things from him. I actually click on his channel, and this channel, for example, I'm going to be using YouTube as an example, and his channel actually has like 15 videos in the last month, as opposed to the 2 that I've actually seen.
Right. That's what I said. Go to those pages. Like Milo posts like 10, 20 things an hour sometimes. Like there are days where he's posted like 50 fucking things, and I'll
Just
see
sits there
1 in
all
my
day.
feed. No, I'll see one in my feed, and then I click on it. Well, he's got like 2 or 3 guys. I think he said he has work for him that post the shit. But then I'll click on it and I'll go to it, and in the last hour, there's like 8 fucking posts. And I'm like, okay, I only saw one from a day ago, and he posted 8 things in the last hour. Why am I not seeing any of it?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
They're still showing some of the stuff because you are fucking subscribed to it. You are following the page. But for the people who aren't, who just only like it, they might not see anything at all.
It's not 100% oppression and suppression and censorship. For example, I find this problem with Twitter when I go into Twitter and I have 7,000 things I haven't caught up with that day. That's a problem. Facebook might be like, well, I'm going to show you one thing from Milo, and if you care about what else he said today, you have to click on the shit to go through it. YouTube has 0 excuses because there's literally a subscription button that says, I want to follow everything they've got to say. And these are videos. These aren't like random fucking tweets.
Yeah, but there was something that they were doing, like religious and conservative censorship, like reducing the spread of the message. I can't remember what the fuck. Trying to find it because like Facebook, like they had a fucking thing that they actually put out where they were saying like, yeah, we are, like the algorithm just so happened to be censoring conservatives, like it was by accident, like we weren't doing it on purpose. But I can't fucking find it because they put out a statement because people were like, okay, they're censoring the shit that I'm looking for. And then fucking Facebook put out a statement like YouTube. Look, YouTube does the same thing. Like, oh no, it's the algorithm. Well, it's not us.
Yeah,
It's
but they
the
said
algorithm.
because they were trying to promote more positive messages. Because the idea is that you go into Facebook and you want to see happiness and people sharing good things in their lives, and that's why Upworthy and Huffington Post and all of these get shared because it was a bias towards like positive messages, kind of thing.
Right. What I'm saying is, yeah. So apparently, conservatives are unpositive, so they censor them.
Wow.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was conservative pages that are like, okay, the shit's not spreading. We're not getting analytics. Even when they're paying for advertisement, it's still not spreading the message any further. And then Facebook's like, oh, it was the algorithm. It's just, happy coincidence that it just so happened to censor people that we don't agree with. But I can't find the fucking statement. That was like, what, April of last year?
Oh.
Oh.
So do we have any more articles? Or what's going on?
No, I don't.
Is that it then?
No, we went over. And where did the other 2 go? Are they off sucking each other's dicks or something?
Minecraft's still here. I think Minecraft's still here. Minecraft, are you still here?
I am still here.
Hello.
Troy joined and left, joined and left, joined and left. I guess he's having internet problems.
No, I am complicated.
Complicated? Or he got bored?
He works for the Facebook censor team, and he's like, "Oh shit, time to fucking pop smoke, get out of here." But anyways, is anybody still around?
Are we
Other than Ad?
Other than that, no. No, actually, this would be a good time to end it if you're smart.
Yeah, we've gone.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, we're supposed to end at 11, so we're like 40 minutes over.
No, we started at 10:07. We said.
Well, it's 12 for you. It's 11 for me.
I mean,
Oh. No,
Okay,
no.
so guys, have a good night.
Yeah,
Thank you
time
very
zones
much.
exist.
We will see you
On
next
Sunday.
week.
Oh,
hopefully.
Frederick's still here. Potatoes
Sunday.
here. Merlin.
Because there's a
That's
bunch of people, all the people from our Discord. So we can say good night. If anyone wants to promote anything, like a Discord or their Twitter page, Minecraft.
Yeah, come on over to Discord.
Also, we'll see you on Sunday to talk about Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
If
What-
It's gonna
what
be
is
on
that-
this channel.
What is that in Celsius?
Is Sigyn gonna be able to put us live since Loki's not in the book club?
I am absolutely
No,
going to
Loki's
be
gonna
here,
be part of the book club.
whether I want to or not. Minecraft, do you
Yeah,
have
that's what I was
anything you
saying,
want to
'cause-
promote?
I'd like to promote racism.
All right.
Because we just need more of that right
Oh
now.
shit! What the fuck is Will doing here? As we're leaving.
White superiority?
Me.
What are you talking
Will
about?
rejected my offer initially to come on tonight,
That's because I had to do stuff.
and here
Why
you
do
are
I-
as we're signing off.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
You fucking,
Uh,
it's because you showed up. We pre-planned this.
No,
Well,
I sent you a link out to pretty much fucking everybody. So
Okay,
we
so
are.
Mycroft. We'll have you on next week. Feel free to send out any links. Until then, feel free to set up
You
anyone
know
else
what?
to be
You
on.
know what, motherfucker? This show needs to be a little more inclusive because I sort of got every time I'm like, "Hey, can I send a link to this motherfucker?" And you're like, "Maybe later. I don't know."
When have I ever said maybe later?
All right, just
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
thought
would
so.
be
I
me
thought
who
so.
says that. That would be me. I don't like lots of people.
I'm
Alright.
very inclusive.
It,
I'm very fond
it
of
makes me want to shoot
Mycroft,
minorities.
Will, Sandre. Trigger's clearly not white, so it makes him want to shoot minorities or other people of his skin.
oh,
In case you don't know this, white people are a minority in the world. So
We're
you
all
look at the global
minorities in some
statistics.
way.
White people are the minority. A minority, not
okay.
all. minorities.
Clearly, end the show now, please. Just
Yeah,
All
kill
right,
all white
guys.
men.
Have a good night. We'll see you all next Friday night.
No, we'll
Maybe.
see everybody on Sunday, to
Sunday.
talk about Fahrenheit
Sunday.
451.
I can't
And no
promise
one's
about
telling
Sunday.
me what that is in Celsius.
Because no one cares. Fuck Celsius.